All right. Oh, right. I can turn that off. Holy chat on the screen. Yeah, that unicorn has quite a boopable snoot. Quite a boopable snoot on that unicorn. All right. Here we are. I guess we can all imagine how we left the stream yesterday. We fished till we passed out. So our backpack is already full this morning. Let's get growing. Day 26 of spring, year 1, ImPondsible Farm. And things are just going fish. Oh my God, Wolfie, how did I see that coming a mile away? It is 6 a.m. I have not even started the game yet, and Wolfie has already redeemed the fish till we pass out. So, so that's how this day is going to go. Hey, Cozy. Hey, Cozy. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're having a great time over there in Palea. I really enjoyed spending some time in there. I've been trying to spend some time in there for a week. So it was nice to actually have a few minutes. Cozy Purple Pagan. We're all streamers basically here, so I'm not telling you guys anything you probably don't know already. But Cozy Purple Pagan, they're streaming Palea, and they're just a wonderful, relaxing place to be. It's a very welcoming atmosphere. And I started going really just for the hashtag Stop Bullying tag, and I have been trying to go back as much as possible because it is very chill. Okay, so, I mean, the problem is all of those shout-outs, the auto shout-outs, you guys were joining at the very first second of the stream. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a while, and then I will do that again after another ad break. I'll try to do that, okay? Shall we play? Shall we play Stardew Valley? Oh no, it's a hype train now. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. I do appreciate it. It is absolutely not necessary, and in fact it is discouraged. I do not encourage you sending bits to me. Good morning, Professor. Hello, hello. How's it growing? All right, let's place. Let me have a sip of tea here and calm down a little bit. You guys, love you guys. All right. Wolfie already did. You just wasted your points, Whimsy. You're just wasting points at this point. We were already going to be fishing till we pass out, but that's fine. That's cool. Do you want to say that we wanted to be included? Do you want to say that yours is for tomorrow? You're doing it in advance? Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, Melly. Hey, Melly. How's it growing? We have yet to start the day. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm being distracted by chat here. They've got a little hype train going. So good morning all, and let's get growing. Let's see how this day goes. We did get some snow here. Thankfully, I did not have to do really anything at all. The gravel driveway had enough residual heat that there was only like an inch of snow on it. I could just drive straight through it. So I'm pretty much fine. I've just got some throat comfort tea here just to be on the safe side. All right. Very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Distraction. All right. And we do have full backpack, so let's get that emptied out. First, we do have a second dinosaur egg. We can take this one to the museum now. Uh-oh, things are going by too fast. Okay, cool. Oh, lizard. Yeah, I have to change my quote because I've been saying I've been saying Nessie has the best emotes, and now I have to say Nessie and Blue have the best emotes because they are awesome. Professor on the 3-stream streak, congratulations. Nice to see you here. It's great to have you. All right, so we can definitely, we have a duplicate dinosaur egg now, so we can take one to Gunther. You need a redeem for Lizard, and you just say it. See, that's Blue's thing, though. That's not, I don't think that's my thing. I don't think that's my thing. I just had to say it. I don't know why I had to say it. I really enjoyed listening to his stream. So, here, hold on a second. He's not even here, but I'm going to do that anyway. It's just a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to be in his stream. Really made me smile, made me laugh, just made me feel good about the world in general. That's exactly the kind of place I want to be. So if you want to go check him out, he's an EDM music producer, and he's just a really chill guy. But the channel is quite loud. He produces EDM music, so it is not a chill stream. It is not a cozy stream, but it is wonderfully happy. And I always appreciate that. Okay, what have we got? We've got the ghost fish already, so we don't need that. We know we're smoking our stonefish. The ghost fish roe can go in here. Do you like EDM, Chill? The answer is actually a solid no. And that's the funniest part about it. That is the funniest part about it, is I am not an EDM fan. I don't listen to EDM music at all. I don't even really enjoy EDM music at all. But watching him produce it and just how excited he was, and he was trying to like educate us on what he was doing. It, you know, he was spending hours making this one song, and I had absolutely, it was a foreign language to me. I had no idea the words that were coming out of his mouth, but at the end of it was this really cool music. So it was just a really fun place to be, and that's what I look for. That I really have no interest in EDM, but you can shout them out in chat anyway for anyone else who does. I have absolutely no interest in EDM music, electronic dance music. Yes, Chill was having a blast in Blue stream the other night. Blue was really making me smile and laugh, and that is exactly what I look for in a stream that I want to watch. Does not matter what the topic of the stream is. If I smiled and laughed, then I am following that channel. And I'm perfectly happy recommending them if they made me smile and laugh. So, let's do some Stardew things here and act like that's what this stream is about for a while. We've got a few things for Gunther. Chill, hold on. I was going to recommend, well, they aren't quite EDM or electronic retrowave, which, again, that's all foreign to me. That is another language. So you can absolutely say them in chat. There's nothing stopping you. Chill, your support for other creators, even if you aren't super into the stream itself, is very heartwarming. I absolutely loved the stream. See, this is the separation. This is the separation. I don't love EDM music, but the stream itself was incredibly entertaining and heartwarming. Right? Not an EDM music fan, but Blue Dub's music, fantastic streamer. So that's why I can go ahead and recommend him, even though I'm not really a fan of EDM music. Because that's not what I was there for. Was very happy when you came to watch League the other day. I was happy to be there. Felt like I needed to perform my best? No, never. It's always about having fun. You don't need to perform. It's not performative. The Midnight has some cool music. Love their albums Heroes and Nocturnal. Well, there you go. I don't even know if I have created a music channel in my Discord yet or not. I'll have to add that to the list. Music. Okay. All right. Alright, one of the benefits of starting later is that you guys are going to have a lot more time with Fred and Ginger here. Okay, why do I have an... Oh, that's where my pickaxe was. Okay. You haven't. I don't know what the you haven't is for. Those guys are a major vibe. Alright. Alright, let's pick up our coal. We want to smoke some stuff. We want to smoke some fish. And pick up some roe. And check the mail. We did indeed fish until we passed out last night, so Joja has charged us for that. I need the bait for the crab pots. You haven't got a music channel. Oh, okay. Right. I added it to the list already. See, this is what I was talking about. I just have a pen and paper on my desk at all times to write down the to-do list of stuff that we discover that either doesn't work or needs work while we're streaming. And then after we're done with the stream, then I can try to do some work on that one little bit at a time. Alright, I've completely blocked off. You know what? I should move Pickle's water bowl, because I've completely blocked that off. That's going to take me forever to get to every morning. Love you, Pickles. Did I already put the coal back? No, I still have it. Alright, Ginger is telling me she's awake. And that's what I was going to say. One of the nice benefits of starting late is you guys are going to have the birds for most of the stream, actually. It's going to be about 45 minutes, and then I'll bring the birds in. Okay, ads starting soon, it says. So please turn down the volume if you're not subscribed. I do not want that blasting your ears. The ads can come in hot a little bit, so just watch out. Okay, so this is the first ad break. Obviously, I'm fine. We've only been here for a couple minutes, so I'm good to go. I will take another break at the next ad break. This is just the one to get the pre-rolls off. Right, Wolfie? I don't know. I'm not sure that anyone in chat knows what ads are at this point. Thanks to your generosity, I'd like to say that out loud quite a few times. Wolfie has gifted just about all of my loyal viewers a subscription. So thank you, Wolfie. Alright, do we have space for these carrots? I could just eat that one now. Boosting his praise kink. Hey, look, he did gift everyone a subscription, so I can't mince words about that. That was very nice. And all of these good folks in chat now don't have to watch the ads. All right. We've got a little bit of trash. We're still doing our stonefish. We've got a couple mussels. He loves it. He is a sweet man. Yes, he is. Yay, Wolfie. Yay, Wolfie. All right, let's put some carrots back for later. They're such good energy food. We'll carry these ones around with us. And, I mean, we put our pickaxe in. So let's do a little bit of clearing. Excuse me. Let's do a little bit of clearing with the axe. Let me get my scythe. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done just farm clearing. So we'll do some farm clearing while we wait for all these stonefish to smoke. And then I guess we will end up in the mines. Oh boy, Ginger really, really wants me to know she's awake. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Shadow, I want to get some azaleas and passion flowers in my garden. Any other flower recommendations? Well, you can never go wrong with roses. You can never go wrong with lavender. That's true, Whimsy, for sure. I don't know, the UK gardening situation, so I can't make too many recommendations. But definitely, roses, lavender, that's all good stuff. Azaleas, passion flower. If you can find a dwarf lilac, love lilac. I like things that look pretty, but mostly I like things that smell pretty. I don't actually mind what they look like. If they smell fantastic, that's what I like. And lavender smells fantastic. And one of the interesting things about the roses is that they've been bred for the double flowers and the bright colors. So when you find aromatic roses, they're just very simple flowers. They're not complicated. They're usually just a small white single blossom, but they smell heavenly and they perfume the entire garden. You can smell them from 100 yards away. So I've definitely learned to appreciate the aromatic roses, even if they aren't that beautiful to look at, which they still are. Smelling pretty is a good one. Star, lavender is one of my favorites. Me too, Star, me too. Shadow, smelling pretty is a good one. My neighbor has a honeysuckle plant and it grows over my fence so I can smell it. Yes, the honeysuckle is another one where you can smell it from 100 yards away. We have so many invasive plants here. One of those is multiflora rose, bramble rose. It's everywhere, and when it's in bloom, there is nowhere on the property that you can go without smelling that wonderful scent. And kind of the same with honeysuckle. We have the Japanese honeysuckle here that's also invasive, but again, when it's blooming, the scent is just everywhere. And the phrase "stop and smell the roses" definitely didn't start for no reason. Allergies are mean because I can't smell the pretty flowers. Oh, Millie, that's awful. I'm so sorry. A lot of things do get a bad rap that may or may not be necessarily part of the allergies, but generally any pollen in the air is going to make you feel a bit stuffy. Especially in the very early spring here when the maples are blooming. There's just tons of pollen in the air. We don't see it, we don't notice it, but I know everyone gets their spring allergies about that time. Alright, we leveled up our foraging here. Oh, I still have 2 stonefish. Let me go put one of those in the smoker. And we will finish smoking the stonefish and then go fish until we pass out. I'm allergic to so much, even grass, but mostly when it's freshly cut grass. Okay. Yep, no, I got it. Darn you, autocorrect. Oh, and we've got some legend row ready. And we have some more legend row to age. Whoops, no, I don't want to sell it. I want to put it in the preserve jars. We can get dwarf lilac here. Fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's not going to flower all year round, but depending on the variety, sometimes you can get some that will flower in the spring and in the fall. And lilac scent is just so wonderful. Very strongly perfumed. You can just bring one in and don't even put it in water. Just like lay it on a dish on the table and let it dry there in the house, and the whole house will smell fantastic. Because it's a woody flower, it's not really going to last longer by putting it in water anyway. It may last a little bit longer, but not a lot longer. Alright, and we don't need the watering can, but we have run out of space. Oh, we can sell those quality daffodils. We don't need those. We don't need that. We don't need that. Alright. Yes, lilacs are just absolutely one of my favorite smells. But in a small garden like that, you're definitely going to want dwarf lilacs. Alright. Gotta go pick up my dad from the garage. Be right back. Alright, lurking is encouraged. I think the command only works if you put it, if it's the only thing in the line. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. We love lurkers here. Go do what you gotta do. We love you. Oh, I think I got it pretty close. Shadow is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shadow. We love you. I was close. I was close. Okay, one thing we do want to do here, though, is we don't necessarily want to clear the entire farm. We are going to want to put some tappers on trees here, eventually. Actually, we could be doing that very soon. Alright, I have one more. We could be doing that very soon. Putting tappers on trees. We are going to want kegs. We are going to want preserve jars, which don't use anything from tappers, so I don't know why I'm mentioning them right now. Alright, so we've got 245 bait. I think that's enough. I think that'll last us a day or two. And we can go stop by the museum and then go fish until we pass out. It's almost the end of spring. I don't think there's really anything. So many daffodils. I'm gonna end up throwing them away. I think we've pretty much done everything we needed to accomplish during spring. Not sure why I went this way. Oh, to go to the museum. That's right. Whew. Glad I remembered. Glad I remembered before I got too far into the mines. Those 3 inventory spots are pretty valuable. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. I don't know you. That's right, Jazz. That's right. Yes, that is, Wolfie, that is what Ginger is doing right now. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Cool. And that noise is exactly why I cannot bring them out just this moment. Because she will be doing that right near the microphone. This is actually the first time that I've gotten a second dinosaur egg so soon. So that's pretty neat. What rewards do we have? Hey, melon seeds, I won't complain. A starfruit seed, I won't complain. I'm going to leave the decorations for later because we just have a tiny little cozy cabin right now. Doesn't really have room for that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to toss a couple trash cans on my way up to the mines, and then we will fish until we pass out. Thanks to the 6 a.m. redeems to make 100% certain that that's what we were going to be doing. All we have now is reach the bottom of the mine and build a coop. We will be getting some more quests once summer hits, and maybe we get more hearts. I don't know exactly what the trigger events are for all these quests. But as soon as Robin is done with that fish pond, and we get a stonefish in it, I think it's time to build a coop and a barn. And try to get that started as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're just fish until we pass out. And hopefully we can find another cave jelly while we're here. Although likely not. It was a terrible luck day today. Good morning. How's it growing? How's it growing, Defton? Can I just call you Defton? Have you done your daily fruit? I am not sure. Okay, I don't know what daily fruit is. I would love to know what daily fruit is, though, if you'd like to share. I'm sure we're all wondering. This is your daily fruit. Millie also redeemed a fish till we pass out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, we've already got 3 days worth of fish till we pass out. We can take a break. This is your daily fruit. Well, thank you, Defton, for my daily fruit. I appreciate that. I will enjoy that. Yeah, Millie, we already had... I need to put a cooldown on that. Oh my god, Wolfie. Oh no. Okay, so you have to do it for a follow? I have to do what? I took the fruit, I think, that you put me in chat. Wolfie! What are you doing, Wolfie? You're wasting all your points. Now you're not going to be able to do the big thing with the big points. We talked about this. Hold on. Fishing takes 100% of my brain power. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice stonefish. All right. I'm just going to have to Alt-Tab to read this. I cannot read that all on my phone. Hello, have you done your daily fruit? This is your daily fruit, but I don't see fruit. You have to do it for a follow. The link... okay, so that's an immediate ban. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a timeout, and then if you keep putting links in my chat, thankfully I have them turned off. If you come back and put links in my chat, you will be banned forever. So thankfully I have links turned off, and we did not have to find out what they were trying to link us to. Wolfie, though. Wolfie, we've got to talk about this. So really what just happened was they put links in the chat, but since I have them blocked, we weren't seeing what they were posting. So we were all confused. So I gave them a 10-minute timeout, and if they try to do that again, then it will be a lifetime ban immediately. So Wolfie, hold on. I'm going to have to write this down. Hold on a second. Okay, so today we've got taken care of, and then we had Whimsy. I need to make some tick marks on a paper. We had Whimsy, and then we had Millie, and then you added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I need to scroll down 7, 8. 7, 8. Okay, I'm all caught up. So I need to fish until I pass out for the next 11 days. No, I'm not banning Wolfie. Someone came into the chat and immediately started trying to post links, which are not allowed. Links are not allowed. They weren't even telling us what the links were. Thankfully, I have links banned, so none of the links actually posted. So I just gave them a 10-minute timeout, and if they come back in and try to post links again, I will give them a lifetime ban. But that's neither here nor there. We have already redeemed 11 fish till we pass out. So we're just never going to go to bed. I did make it slightly more expensive, but I should put a cooldown on it so that it can only be done once per 20 minutes or so, which is about what it takes for us to do a day. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie, for the gift sub. Egg Salad no longer knows what ads are. I appreciate that. I'm sure Egg Salad appreciates that as well. So, yes. Okay, so I really do need to put a cooldown on the fish till we pass out redeem. But Wolfie, you're wasting all your points. We talked about this. I was in the process of making a redeem for like 10 to 20,000 points so that you could do something really special. But if all you want is for me to fish until I pass out every day, then I can oblige. I can oblige that. That's doable. I have 500 left. Yep, you're going to have to save up for a while now. I was going to be pricing it somewhere between 10 and 20,000 points. So you're just going to have to save up now. I would like there to be at least one option that's very high priced. Egg Salad says, I've only been gifted a sub one other time, and it's for this streamer. I always fall asleep 15 minutes into his stream. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Is it a chill, cozy streamer? I would hope so if you fall asleep 15 minutes into his stream. As long as it is a chill, cozy, non-profane, non-vulgar streamer. He's very talkative, but I sleep better with yapping. Okay, well, I was going to say, if you highly recommend it for sleeping, as long as it's not profane and not vulgar and chill and cozy, then absolutely you can type their name in the chat. You can give that recommend. That's okay. Hey, cave jelly, nice. Nice, that's another fish smoker. I think actually we need to find another sea urchin to make another fish smoker at this point. So let's run down to the beach. Let's run down to the beach and pass out on the beach fishing. And we'll see if we can... The ghost fish is actually really good energy, but they're barely worth any money, so that's great. What? Why is Wolfie getting a ban? What? Oh, are we still? You're just now responding to that. No, Wolfie's not getting a ban. If that Defton character comes back in here trying to post links, they absolutely will get a ban. Yes, I have no qualms about that. I have the bans set so that if I ban someone, they don't even get to watch the stream anymore. So I have absolutely no qualms about someone trying to spam links. Oh, okay, you're at work and can't respond fast. That's why you're just now catching up with that. Yeah, no, Wolfie's not getting a ban. We love Wolfie. Wolfie is a chill kind of guy. As we all know, since he is why there are no ads for everyone. Alright, I don't see a sea urchin here. But I can't barely see anything because it's dark. No sea urchins today. No sea urchins today. Hold on a second. His name is Dadcraft73. He's currently just placing sand to fill a Minecraft water temple. Forgot what they're called. But he's talking to all the viewers and telling stories about his life. There you go, Dadcraft73. If anybody's interested... I'll be going to check it out. I'm going to write it down. If anybody's interested in a chill, cozy Minecraft streamer, chill, no chaos, okay, then we're welcome to check that out. Alright, so here we are at the beach fishing till we pass out. I was really hoping for a sea urchin so that we could make another fish smoker, but I guess that wasn't in the cards for today. Hold on. Hello, everyone. Vinicius Bats. Vinicius Bats. Is there something shorter and easier to say that I could use for your name? Welcome in, though. How's it growing? We're just doing our fish pond challenge here. We're doing our fish pond challenge. You can call me Vivi. Is that how I'm saying that? Oh, you know what, Shadow? You're right. You are right. It's not super chill. It's between chill and exciting, but it's PG family friendly. Great, Egg Salad. Thank you for the rec. Thank you for the rec. So I can give that a shot after the stream. I'm always looking for more chill streamers. It's really hard to find, to be honest. Okay, I can call you Vivi. That's cool. And Shadow, Fish Smokers, Jellies, and Hardwood. And you are 100% right. I was thinking about the bait maker, and I'm not sure why I was thinking about the bait maker, but I was. So the cave jelly should be all we needed for that. How long have you been playing Stardew? For almost a year now. I picked it up on sale last summer, I think, and immediately fell in love with it. And I've got about 600 hours into it at this point. So last month we did the Market Farmer Challenge, where we filled every available tile on the standard farm, in the greenhouse, and on Ginger Island Farm with ancient fruit. And walked into Pierre's with 7,000 ancient fruit and sold it to him for 6 million gold. Only 600 a week. $6 million gold. 6 million gold. And now we're working on the fish pond challenge, where we're going to be building one fish pond for every single fish in the game that you can put in a fish pond. So that's going to be 101 fish ponds. Only 600 hours. Yes, only 600. I only picked it up last summer. I think that's a lot of hours. I mean, I'm still messing stuff up. There's still lots of stuff I have left to learn. That's for sure. But yes, 600 hours at this point in time. It's going up rapidly with me streaming it. It's going up very rapidly with me streaming it, because I'm doing 3 to 4 hours a day, 6 days a week. So the 600 hours was just me playing it recreationally. Oh, 2 o'clock. All right, so that's one. We've finished one redeem. All right, I tend to go for the Forester and then the one where we get hardwood from regular trees. Look at that. Aged Legend Roe, smoked stonefish, just absolutely raking in the gold at this stage of the game. It's not even the end of spring, year 1. And we're getting 20,000 gold in a night. Copper pickaxe is ready. That's good news. We could do some things that aren't fishing, as long as we fish until we pass out. We could do some things that aren't fishing. Okay, what do we got here? I might as well just sell the Gold Star mussels. Defton, hello. The link was to the Daily Stardew Wordle. The Wordle is where you guess the Daily Stardew fruit. It has many hints and it's a fun mini game to play while playing Stardew. It's a good way to get chat involved in Stardew with you. I did wait 10 whole minutes to explain. I can resend the link. Yeah, we're not doing that. So you can either stop and just participate in the chat as a normal person, or you can receive a lifetime ban. Stop trying to push something that we need to search on the internet. That's your last warning. That's your last warning. You can behave now, or you can get banned. Alright, moving on. Moving on. That's cool, not a latte. I'm glad it is, but the way he came in hot, trying to post links into the chat, I'm not dealing with that. I've never seen him in chat before, so when you enter chat and immediately start spamming links, that's never a good sign. I don't really care what the link was for. If that is your entry into a channel, you're gonna get banned. By really any streamer. If you just enter a stream and immediately start spamming links, you will be banned by any streamer that I know anyway. So I'm not going to feel bad about that, and we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to take a sip of tea. All right. We did get that other jelly. And I think we can sell everything else. Star has redeemed an applause. Clap, clap, clap. And we've got more stuff to build more fish ponds. Keep in mind, we're going to need, what was it? 500 seaweed and 500 algae. Millie says, oh, Whimsy redeemed the applause. Okay. Millie says you should ask for permission to link anything in someone's stream. Is the right and nice thing to do. Right, exactly. Darn you, autocorrect. We're just, oh, whiskey. Darn you, autocorrect. Yes, Millie. You cannot just go into someone's stream and start posting links. I understand it may have been for something completely harmless, but I can't know that. And I'm also not going to click on a random link that someone put in the chat not knowing where it goes. Alright, Egg Salad, have a great day. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Have a great one, Egg Salad. Shadow, you did good. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. Alright. What else can we put in here? I think the rest of the fish we can throw away. Or not throw away, but sell. We did get a couple stonefish. Everyone's waving to Egg Salad. Now breathe. Yes, I'll take another sip of tea. It's still spitting a little bit of snow outside, but it's not going to amount to anything. So, thankfully, I think it's still dumping on you guys, Star and Whimsy. But I'm far enough west that it's pretty spotty here now. Wolfie says, chill, you did the right thing. This is why. Red card. Yes, that's when we needed the red card emote right there. Millie, thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. I should probably implement that. I'll write that down. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'll write that down. Yes, it is still going. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw the radar, and it looked like you guys were still getting dumped on for probably a good more few hours, but here it's definitely slowed down to a crawl. Alright, let's get these stonefish going. I'm going to need more coal very soon, and that's good because we are about to go to Clint's to get our pickaxe anyway. Alright. And the rest of it goes in the bin. Oh, we've got some white algae. I'm not sure what I'm even going to need the white algae for. But I'm going to keep a hold of it. Because I have no idea. These fish quests are going to start asking for just random items at some point. So I kind of want to be a hoarder here. Linus brought us back last night. Let's bait our crab traps for the day. All right. We could take some stuff to the we could take some stuff to the community center. Except I think we already took a lot of this stuff. And yet it's still telling me I need more. I think the sunfish is in the bin right there. I was pretty sure we got a sunfish. Okay, we didn't take any of the crab pot stuff yet, so that's something. We can take the ghost fish. I think that's fall walleye. I think I'm just waiting for summer for this stuff. And we actually still need to take all of this normal stuff. And then the sturgeon is later in the year, I think. So let's do that. Let's do that. Whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Let's get the ghost fish, the largemouth bass, the carp, the bullhead, a lobster, a mussel, an oyster, a clam, cockle, a shrimp, a crab, a little bit of everything. Any other fish? No. Okay. All right. And we've got some seeds for summer, so that's neat. That's neat. I'm kind of just waiting for this last fish to come out of the smoker so that I can swap it out. And we could check if there's anything else that we have for the community center in here. That's a no. All right. So let me get the watering can and water the cat. And then we'll head out on the town. And I guess water the green bean one last time, too. Why not? All right. We've got a lot going on. Do we have any geodes? A few. A few. Okay, and, okay, we're gonna get more of those. All right. We've got quite the day on the town here. We've got to head over to Clint's. We've got to go to the museum. And we have to fish until we pass out. Oh, we might as well do the community center first. It's still 7:40 a.m. What is it? Wolfie is dancing with red flags. I'm sorry if I got loud there, guys. That, I think, kind of like Cozy Dad the other day. That's the first human that I've had an issue with. Everyone else has been bots. So I apologize if my volume rose a little high. We do need that sunfish. I could probably go get one. Oh, and we didn't even need more than 5 things. Thank you. Thank you. They're not red flags, they're light sticks. Okay. You're okay, chill. Sometimes people just need to be told. Yeah. Well, hopefully they learned their lesson and they won't be doing that to anyone else. Okay, what do we still have? What do we still have? The lake fish and the specialty fish. Huh? Alright, I don't know. I'm going to deny that. The auto mod I don't know what that even is. So I'm just going to say no for now. I don't even know what it was. I couldn't tell. Lake fish. All right. So we still have our ghost fish for the specialty fish bundle, and then that should be it. We did get 3 more crab pots, which is fantastic. 3 crab pots for free. I will not complain. So let's have a check on the ads. Ads start in 20 minutes. All right, cool. Cool. We'll go get our pickaxe. We'll buy some... Actually, I'll do a little bit of fishing right here. If we can get a sunfish for the community center, then we can go ahead and finish that. I think. No. I just, on my little phone screen, I really couldn't see what that was, so I was just trusting the auto mod. Maybe the text description for the emoji is a bit vulgar. I don't know. But I was just trusting the auto mod on that one because I couldn't even see what it was. If we can just grab a sunfish here, I think we can finish that. Well, no, it's not going to be finished, but it's at least another thing. There's the sunfish. River. There we go. Yeah, we still have the tiger trout. That will be in the fall. That's quite some time away. We've got a lot of fishing till we pass out to do before fall gets here. Oh, let me get around him. Haha. Passed. I've actually done that a couple times now, funnily enough. Passed Sebastian on that corner. Taking the inside of the turn. Alright, there's our pickaxe. And let's process these geodes. I'm going to want to just keep upgrading tools for a bit, especially since you guys keep redeeming the fish until we pass out. So I might as well go back and make some iron into steel bars. And just bring the axe back, I guess. The next axe upgrade should get us into the secret woods, and we can start farming hardwood for the smokers. I think anywhere between 5 and 10 smokers should be plenty. Alright, let's put our dwarf scrolls down there. Alright. What did we get? More decorations. Okay. We're going to leave them there. We do have to go back to the farm to clear up our inventory and stuff. And I don't think there's anything pressing. We could just fish on the farm for the rest of the day. We could do that. Or we could go back to the mines in search of more cave jellies. We'll see. Let's come back here and make another smoker. Bait up these crab traps. And see where we stand. Alright. I'm just keeping everything. I'm going to be hoarding absolutely everything. Whoops. Okay, so I need 3 more bait. Okay, that can go there. We'll save the other one. With these base level ones, I think we can make them into sashimi for a profit. It's possible. We'll see later. We shall see. Alright. Do we have enough? I do, in fact, already have enough for another upgrade. Oh, and I do want to keep the coal. I need to buy some coal. So let's head back to Clint. Back to Clint. And either the pickaxe or the axe. I'm thinking the axe to get us into the secret woods, but the pickaxe would allow us to start going deeper in the mines. So maybe we'll just do that first. We'll just keep cleaning up the farm and fishing for the next couple days. And we do want to look at where we need to be to get the materials for the coop and the barn. Steel pickaxe, yes. And we'll buy some coal. Okay, that was a couple thousand, that was a couple thousand. That should last us a while. That should last us a while, and then we'll have the coal for the fish smoking. Actually, let's just go straight to the mine and fish out our day. So that should be enough coal for the fish smoking and for making some more bars of metal. I don't think it's enough to use any on preserve jars. We'll get there eventually. But I didn't want to spend all of my money on coal just now. Excuse me. I'm happy by myself, you know. Yes, I do know you tell me that every 5 minutes. Tell me that so often. Alright. Fish until we pass out. And then I can mark off number 2 on the list. I really do need to make a... actually, let me note that down. Fish redeem cooldown. Hey, Misamo-chan. It's nice to see you in here. How's it growing? How's it growing? Welcome in. We are currently in a 11-day fish until we pass out portion of the challenge because all of the viewers have redeemed their fish until we pass out tokens. So we are going to be fishing until we pass out for the next 11 days. And I would imagine, since I still haven't put a cooldown on that yet, we will very likely be fishing till we pass out for more than the next 11 days. Oh, sorry, my 100% brain power for the fish catching. I'll get to the chat in a second. Going good, crocheting a little before getting ready for the day. Fantastic, fantastic. I hope you get a lot done. Don't give them ideas. Look, I did make it. I did that to myself. I made the fish until we pass out redeem. That was me. I did that. I'm willing to take credit for it. But after today's stream, it is definitely on the list of things to do to put that on a 20-minute cooldown. Most of it will be Fields of Mystria today. Are you crocheting Fields of Mystria stuff? Is that what you're crocheting? I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this. But either way, lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. If you want to just lurk, if you want to let us know that your hands are tied and you're not in the chat, then I would appreciate you to just put in the lurk command, which is !lurk, L-U-R-K, and then we will all know that you're here, but you're not in the chat with us. And whenever you get back, you can do the same with unlurk, and that'll let us know that you are in the chat and available to talk. But I hope your crocheting goes swimmingly while we fish until we pass out 10 more times. But at least we've got a stack of coal. Shadowcrest is back. Welcome back. I hope your nap was relaxing and you absorbed some love from us while you rested. I'm aware that you weren't napping, but I'm glad you're back. Misa says, no, but that... Can I call you Misa, by the way? Can I shorten that? No, but that would be great. Been crocheting unicorn plushies and a blanket. I'm trying to read and fish, and it's just not going well. I'll get back to it in a second. Going to be checking out the update today for Fields of Mystery. Oh, okay. Yeah. You said about that there would be a Mystery update today. Yeah, you did mention that earlier. So that's exciting, huh? I'm excited to hear about the Stardew update, which is, I think, another couple days until we should get some more news. Very excited to hear what that news is going to be. It drops in an hour and a half. Get ready. Get ready. Well, we will still be here fishing until we pass out while you're getting your Fields of Mystery set up. Oh, guess I'm streaming tomorrow. You're going to be too excited not to play Mystery, huh? Wouldn't be able to keep you away. Misa, I know we hear about the marriage people and more on Stardew's B-Day this week. Yes, well, at least that's what we think we're going to hear about. Fingers crossed we get an actual date on the update, on the 1.7 release. That would be nice. But there's no telling what he'll tell us, right? He's kind of a secretive kind of guy. He likes to hint. He likes to hint at things. And then we're left guessing. Shadow says, yep, though having 2 saves really confused me. I got mixed up with my plans and errands, so I have had to leave my non-stream save for now. Aww. I'm with you. It can be confusing, but I do like to have, you know, also an off-stream Stardew to play. And I am with you. You have to kind of get in the role, right? You have to remember which farmer you're playing and what their goals in life are. So you have to kind of get in character to play the farm correctly. But in the end, it's really just about having fun. You do whatever you want to do. I do like to, on the inn, which you know what I'm talking about, there is a multiplayer Stardew server in the inn, and when I just need a minute, I'll go in there and play just a few days in there. And there's absolutely no pressure, there's no consequences. Just go in, tidy up a little bit, and say your goodbyes. Hold on. Fishing. Shadow says there's only so much stream on my stream whiteboard. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, huh? Misa says, oh yeah, I had at one point like 3 farms on Stardew and got confused after a while. Yeah, look at you go. Wolfie, what? Oh, Wolfie. You sweet, sweet human. Gifting subs, making sure that our channel is free of ads. Was there an ad break coming up? Oh, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. You timed it well. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie. Appreciate you. So we're just fishing until we pass out. I will be taking my own break with this next ad break. So in a few minutes, I'll take a break, and the birds will be coming back with me after that break. So everybody can be prepared. The birds will be here in about 10 minutes. Wolfie, as far as I'm aware, is at work to fund their gifting habit right now as we speak. So I think you've nailed that one down. Yes, see the chat go wild. Chat goes wild for the birds. I'm not even sure that I can make it to the end of tonight before the ad break, so I'll just keep checking in on that timer. And when it gets close, I'll go ahead and put up the sign. And I'll go take my own break and come back with the birds. Until then, just still hoping for a cave jelly, but the stonefish are not... The stonefish are not a disappointment at all. That's a lot of our income right now is these stonefish. Thousands and thousands of gold in smoked stonefish. And I think they're much more common than the ice pips, and obviously the lava eels are very uncommon. But maybe if we make lava eel bait, maybe we could just fish lava eels. I bet smoked lava eels would be quite the income as well. We'll have to do some experiments. I usually stop fishing so much after spring. It's a very good income for the first spring, but then I usually slow down and start doing other things. So we're going to have to do some experiments on what is our best daily income from fishing besides what we need to get for the community center and that kind of stuff. Alright, we've got just a couple minutes left. Feeling exhausted. Okay. I can easily just eat some of this ghost fish. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put up the sign. And so there's ads coming up. If anyone, Misa says, I love fishing in Stardew. I got the more fish and even more fish mods in most of the farms I play. Okay, I've not yet played modded Stardew myself. I have been looking into it just now. The vanilla game still has so much fun left for me. It'll be years before I'm ready to change it, especially with the new update coming up. But that sounds kind of nuts. The more fish and even more fish mod. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I've put the sign up. I'm going to go ahead and start the ad break here in just a second. And don't worry if there's anyone lurking in chat. Please turn your volume down. I don't want anyone getting hit with the ads, blasting their eardrums out if the ads are coming in hot. So anyone that's not subscribed, please turn your volume down. I promise you will not miss anything. I will also be taking a break, okay? So ads coming in 5. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. I actually, bringing them in here, woke Fred up from a mid-morning nap already. So we'll see how she's feeling. Oh, Wolfie has gifted another sub. Wolfie, you absolute gem, you sweetheart. Rosa on a 5-stream streak. Thank you, Rosa, for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's it growing? How's it growing today? I keep trying to catch your streams, and I just cannot get the timing right. But I really appreciate you showing up. So, okay, the ad break is over. So we can go ahead and take that down and resume our normal activities of fishing until we pass out. Thank you, Wolfie, for the, I don't know how many gifted subs you have given so far, but thank you for preventing ads for everyone that comes in here. I appreciate that. I am playing Unpacking. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. Is that one of those where you just have shipping boxes that you fill or take stuff out of? I usually start before you. Yeah, I just have not managed to get the timing right to be able to see your stream at all. So I do apologize. I really have been trying. I will get it one of these days. Unpacking is such a cute little game. Okay. I want to know. I want to know. It's a cozy game and you unpack boxes in your new home. Okay, cool. So that's, I kind of had the idea of it. I've seen stuff like that. I have seen stuff like that. Robin, I think, should finish our second fish pond today. And we should have the materials to buy, or not buy, but make our second fish smoker today. Or tomorrow, since we're passing out here. It's surprising how relaxing it is. I've seen people play stuff like that, and I don't think it's really up my alley, but I can tell that it kind of sucks you in a little bit. You don't think it's going to be that involving, and then it becomes an addiction. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. Hey Fred. Hey Fred. They're both looking a little nappy already. I think the snow, so when it snows here, their room gets very bright very early from the snow's reflection. It's very bright outside with the white snow. So I think maybe they've been up a little longer than I thought. And they're already getting tired. Fred is always ready for a nap. Ooh, we've gotten 2 cave jellies today. Fred is always ready for a nap. So that I don't know that really affected her schedule at all. But Ginger is looking a little fatigued. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. What's up? What's up, Fred? She's really looking at something. What are you looking at? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Starting to feel exhausted. That's all right. We're going to pass out in a second anyway. So Rosa, before you came in, the viewers have already redeemed 11 fish until you pass outs. So I now have 9 days left to go to satisfy all the fish until you pass out redeems. So we're gonna do our daily chores. We're gonna do the things we need to do, But you're going to see we're just going to be fishing until we pass out every single day. Oh, we got an iridium luck day. So first things first, we're just going to sell the ghost fish. Rosa redeemed blessing to nap. Absolutely. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. You have my blessing to nap, whether you're on your couch, on a chair, on the bus, in the taxi, or at your desk at work. You have Chill's blessing. If you do want to take a nap, you have my blessing, Wolfie. You have my blessing. So, you know, that is how it is. If you do want to take a nap and you are already in chat, I would appreciate if you would go ahead and put !lurk into the chat so that we know you're no longer available for chat. That just helps us all know who is and who is not in the chat room at any given time. I told my manager that I had your blessing. You do. It might not mean much to them, but it means a lot to me. If you go ahead and use the lurk command, that way we all know you're not in the chat room with us. And then you can use the unlurk command when you come back. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. Alright, what do we have here? We have a good bit of stonefish. We now have... Oh, we only have one sea jelly, so we can only make one fish smoker right now. So we actually need to do some fishing at the ocean. Rosa, I was playing with a button because I was curious. Well, now we have clapped and we have given a blessing to nap, so curiosity satisfied? I hope so. I mean, click all the buttons, you know, have fun with it. Have fun with it. That's what it's there for. That's what we're all here for. Is to just have fun. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Chill. Chill. Alright, stonefish. Rosa, for now, I will be curious more later. Okay, alright, cool. Cool, I look forward to it. Okay, so let me just eat one of these ghost fish. These ghost fish are actually really good energy. I might keep a hold of these for a bit. I might keep a hold of those for a bit. Because I think we're going to do some clearing. I don't know. I'm honestly unsure of what the plan is at this point in time. Okay, we've got some deluxe bait, which I think I have a stack of, yes. Wolfie, they said you deserve to sleep with all the work you do. And I have their blessing too. Wolfie, you absolute madman. Go for it. Good job. See? Just reply with sleep. Dude, you conned yourself out of a nap. You replied with sleep is for the weak. You conned yourself out of a nap. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You had a free nap just waiting for you. Alright, now I did say that oh, the fish pond is done. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw a stonefish into the fish pond. Whoops, wrong chest. That's our plain quality stonefish that is not worth as much money. I want to play Palea, not Nap. Believe me, I know how you feel. I'm definitely hooked on that game. I never thought I would enjoy a decorating game so much. Love you, Pickles. I love you too, Fred. I also love you too, Ginger. I'm not leaving anyone out. I can love Pickles and you. Alright. Let's see. Where are we doing? Putting the watering can back away and continuing to smoke these fish. I don't necessarily want to cut down every tree on the farm, but I do want to do a little more clearing. So let me grab the scythe. Also, I want to look up what am I looking up? A coop. I want to look up a coop. See how much that's going to cost. 4,000 gold, 300 wood, 100 stone. Okay. I think we have this. Oh, I'm going to have to buy the stone. That's okay. That's okay. I can buy the stone. It costs 4,000 gold to build. We should be able to get that stack of stone and afford to build it. So let's do that. We got to keep Robin working. She's not allowed to take a day off. There goes Ginger. She's okay. She's up from her nap. She's doing the zoomies now. She's having her zoomies, flying all around. There's the Ginger I know and love. Oh, I wanted to go to Robin's, not the mines. Yes, I am definitely hooked on Palia. I did not realize that I was going to enjoy a decorating game so much, but last night I got a rainbow plushie, a couple rainbow plushies in the mail for whatever festival is going on, and I literally just sat on top of a rainbow plushie inside my house for 10 minutes just looking around the house. Do you do that too? Do you just look around at your stuff? Hey birds. Hey birds. Alright, so we do need some stone for that. And yes, that's plenty. Let's get another couple. Let's just take it right on down so that we're almost broke. And then we'll build that coop. First things first though, let's move Pickle's watering bowl, right? Let's move Pickle's watering bowl maybe up here by the crab pots. That seems nice. We're going to be there anyway. And also that way we can maybe get a little bit of extra space. Let's try that. Let's try that. And then we can get that away from the entrance there. That entrance is going to cause me some mistakes, I can tell. Alright, so now we can build the coop. And, oh, there's plenty of room. The thing is, I'm going to also want a couple sheds. So I guess what I'll do, I can't build it there because of that little tiny roadway. That little tiny roadway. Okay, so I'll put it here, and then we'll put the barn next to it. Or I'm trying to think maybe I want them nearby the grass, like a little bit further away. But that's going to end up messing with these fish ponds. I honestly don't know. I'll have to keep adjusting this stuff. I'll have to keep adjusting this stuff as we go. All right. So I think we're just ready to fish until we pass out. Yeah? Oh, we need to go fish at the ocean, though. We want those sea jellies. We want those sea jellies for the fish smokers. And it can't hurt to go do some more foraging as well. So let's have a check out down at the beach. I did not bring my hoe. That seems to be an issue. I think maybe the backpack upgrade. I'm just going to leave the coral. I don't need a ton of coral. I think maybe the backpack upgrade is going to be the very next thing I want to do, so that I can start carrying all of my tools with me at all times. I don't want to keep missing all this stuff just because I don't have inventory space. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred, are you actually going to come out today? No. Never mind. No, Fred is not going to come out today. She was looking at the door, but she decided against it. She loves her little cage. It's not little. It's 3 feet wide by 2 feet deep by 5 feet tall. It's not a little cage. Thankfully, it's got wheels on the bottom so I can wheel it all around the house. Because otherwise she would never leave her room. She is definitely a little homebody. Always ready for a nap, never wanting to leave the house. I really thought she was going to come out there. She was really looking out the door. Oh, Fred. Hey, Fred. All right, so we've got a long day of fishing ahead of us. Here's hoping for jellies. Here's hoping for jellies. And at this point, we should probably try to make a bait maker. Hey. We should probably try to make a bait maker. You'll get a gel today. Well, thank you for the blessing, Wolfie. I really appreciate that. That means a lot, really. 'Cause now I know I'll get one. I am going to have the fish chart up in the background now, since I'm not fishing for stonefish. I'm not entirely sure which fish are worth smoking. Ginger, stop that. Ginger. No, you stop. Don't throw food out of the bowl. I need maws in Palea. I haven't gotten that far. I don't think I've caught anything called a maw. I think I've seen people talking about it in the chat though. Ginger is over here just picking up food and tossing it out. She's not eating any of it. She's just grabbing a piece and throwing it out. She does this sometimes. And I'm not sure if she's doing it to spite me or to spite Fred. Silly bird. There. Hey, thank you, Wolfie. There it is. Sea jelly. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate your blessing. That means a lot. So I'll have to look up which fish are worth smoking. Let me go ahead and do that after this next fish, just so that I can kind of keep my stuff organized for when we get back. Waba. I've never seen that before. Let me see about these fish. Okay, fish types. And we're going to sort by location so that we can go find the beach fish. Where are we? Where are we? There we are. And we're looking for, yes, flounder. Flounder with the fisher profession. Okay. So silver and up for flounder is worth it. Anchovies are never worth it. Sardines are never worth it. Herring is never worth it. Eel is worth it at gold and above. And that's it. So actually not a lot. Really just the quality flounder is about the only thing worth smoking from here. So that's fine. Gosh, I really do need to find out how to get their quiet tweets onto this microphone, because that is just, you guys are missing out on the best part. Maybe I'll try to set up a secret recording and then just play it during the ad breaks. That's an idea. It's just that the room would have to be 100% quiet except for their tweets. And they don't tend to sing when it's quiet. They'll sing when the TV is on, or they'll sing when there's music on. But I'll figure it out. Might take me a while. Maybe within the next couple of weeks I might be able to find 3 minutes of audio footage to play a recording during the ad breaks for you guys. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. I will not complain about catching lots of seaweed. We need 500 seaweed. There you go. It's just funny because that sometimes she's screaming because she's happy. Sometimes her singing is just screaming. That's what that's the sound she wants to make. All right, I won't complain about free coal. Hey, Ginger. She just wants everyone to hear her. Her volume just gets so loud sometimes. Fred does not even have the capacity to sing that loud. Ginger's got quite a voice. Let's get these bubbles. I believe the bubbles simulate your bobber being further from shore, so that even if they are close, you still won't get trash and stuff. There we go. Ginger, stop throwing the food away. Alright, it's 5 p.m. I'm going to have to eat something. I'm pretty sure I still have these ghost fish with me. Yes, I do. But I think, actually, I might want to save the carrots. I honestly don't know if any of the fish are going to ask for carrots. I've got to keep that in the back of my mind, that I don't actually know every single fish quest in the game, and I am not making a spreadsheet. So I've got to keep that in mind. Alright, Daffodil, you're going in the trash, and I'll eat a couple ghost fish, because we still have a lot of time left. And then what? It's already too late to sell stuff to Willie. And I don't want to be throwing away too much stuff either. So maybe just throw away this geode whenever it comes time. Obviously not throwing away the sea jelly. But yeah, it's definitely time for that backpack upgrade. Definitely time for that backpack upgrade. Whoops. I forgot about the bubbles. And immediately, okay, immediately. What are we doing? We're throwing away the geode. That's a shame. I guess I could swing back by the farm and we just finish out the night at the farm. How about that? We've got fishing at home. We've got fishing at home. Let's go do that. I need to empty out my bags. I can throw these couple flounders in the fish smokers. And now that we have that sea jelly, I believe we can make another fish smoker. I think around 5 fish smokers should be enough. They work pretty quickly, so I don't need a huge stock of them, just enough to be able to put the most valuable fish in every day. So tomorrow, Robin will be working on our coop, and we will eventually get a chicken, and we can put our dino egg in there. Alright, so we just want to sell everything except for the sardines. We want to keep the sardines for cooking dish of the sea. We want to sell everything else and then smoke the flounders. Alright, sardines go in here. And we can take one of each of those out. Okay, see, we've got a couple dish of the sea here. We are going to need to upgrade our house at some point to be allowed to cook things. But I do have potatoes left. I could make some more hash browns. Wolfie says hi, pretty bird. Wolfie says hi. They're fighting over the food bowl. They have 4 food bowls, but they only want to eat out of whichever food bowl the other one is currently eating out of. So they will fight over it, even though there's food in all 4 bowls. And I measure. I put the exact same amount of food in all 4 bowls every single day. So none of them are better than the other bowl. They just want the one that their housemate has. All right, let's. We need a hardwood, and then we can build a smoker. And then we can start smoking up these flounder, and that should go pretty quickly now. That should go pretty quickly now. Okay. Put the hardwood away. Alright, and now we fish until we pass out. Now we fish until we pass out. They are very silly birds. They are. I'm sure they're probably very normal budgies. I think budgies kind of are pretty mischievous. They like to tear things apart. They like to destroy things. That's like their favorite pastime. I put all kinds of things in there. Bark, pine cones, corn leaves, corn husks, small sticks. They just destroy it. The large sticks that are their perches, they will eventually destroy those too. I have to replace those every so often because they very slowly but surely chew the ends up so that they no longer fit against the cage. So I have to keep them with a steady supply of things to destroy. Alright, where's my flounder? There we go. Wolfie likes to destroy things too? Okay. As long as they're your things to destroy. As long as they're your things to destroy and you're not harming anyone, then no harm, no foul. Alright, I think the halibut is profitable to do. Where did the halibut go? Why haven't I seen that on the list? There it is. There it is. The halibut is... only the iridium halibut is worth doing. Only the iridium halibut is worth doing. Okay. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. And that's what that was. So we can go ahead and stick that straight in there. Fishing at home, we do tend to get more trash and stuff, but I really needed to empty my backpack. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Another halibut, okay. I think maybe you can hear that. Whoa, combat quarterly. And that leveled up our combat. How about that? That was a lucky one. No, do not eat smoked halibut. All the smoked stuff is for money. I'm not willing to spend coal on our energy food. That's not a trade-off I'm willing to... No, not over there. That's not a trade-off I'm willing to do. Oh man, I can see Fred getting ready to pounce. Ginger has claimed a food bowl. And Fred is giving her the evil eye. Yeah, see, I'm not sure we can catch oysters at the actual beach. It's 11 p.m. Hold on. Okay, got a bunch of notifications there. Let me check something here. 26 minutes to ads, that's fine. Got a ways to go. Okay. All right, all good. All good. Let's keep fishing. I do want to get this stuff in the shipping bin. I'd like that money. I'd like that money. I would really like to be able to get that backpack. I'm not sure if we'll have enough gold. But even if we don't get it tomorrow, we'll get it the next day. Oh, that's interesting. The fish smokers were providing all of our light. So now we are truly fishing in the dark. Alright, let's sell the stuff we can sell. Okay. We're already starting to run low on bait. We only have 135 bait. Excuse me. I'm going to have a sip of tea since you guys don't let me ever go to bed. These tally marks are not going down very quickly. Alright, let's finish it out. Halibut, it's only gold, so we don't smoke that one. We're looking for maximum profit. I do believe the resource prices are cheaper during the first year, but I'm going by the calculation of 150 gold, which is what coal will be in the second year. I think actually coal already was 150 gold. So if the original sale price of the fish is 150 gold or less, then it is not worth it for me to smoke it. If it's more than 150, then it is worth it for me to smoke it, because it's just doubling the price. Wow, this fish is right on the bottom. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. That was quite a chest. A diamond, 2 fire quartz, and 2 emeralds. Oh, sorry. I think I can get one more fish. I almost went to bed. Alright, there we go. So I can cross one more hash mark off here. So we still have 8. We still have 8 more days to fish until we pass out. All right. That was more than enough for the backpack. I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 gold. Okay, we've got iridium luck today. I'm not sure that really applies to just about anything that we're doing, but it's still nice to have. We might get something. We might see something cool. Alright, sell the anchovy. Obviously sell the aged legend roe. Sell the... You know what? I should probably keep the Joja Cola as well, just in case. I really don't know what the fish quests ask for. So, I do have a halibut already for the fish pond. Yes, I do. So that goes in the bin. Everything else gets put away. Nope, not this chest. Not this chest. Nothing for here. Well, the scythe, yes, we don't need that right now. There we go. And let me get a second legend row. I am going to want... I'm going to want a lot of preserve jars. I'm going to want them... I don't know that I need them right this minute, but I am eventually going to want a lot more preserve jars. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. And we've got our 5 crab pots to harvest from. That's going well. At some point, I'm going to want to move them over to fresh water, which we don't have a lot of here on this farm. I could put them somewhere in town along the river, like where I'm going from the town into the beach. And that way they're kind of on the way. Alright. We don't have anything else to smoke right now, so I can put that back. Alright, Robin should be over here working on the coop. Yep. That's good. Our pickaxe is ready, so let's see about making some more iron. and we should probably go farm iron right now. We did make it to floor 40, so we can just power farm iron for a while, and that way we can upgrade our stuff. So I'll bring this with me. I don't need the axe at all. What's the extra stuff we have? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know what all I'm going to need. Okay. The torch I can just place. That doesn't need to be taking up a spot. Okay, I don't need the axe. That's the only thing I don't need. Let's see what we've got in store. We're going to go pick up our pickaxe. Excuse me. Hey, Ginger. Hey. Hey. Oh, Fred's chiming in too. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? They just wanted to be acknowledged. That's all. They just wanted to be acknowledged. I guess we should do some planting. I guess. Okay, so I guess we'll do a little bit of fishing until Clint opens up the shop. But being the first day of summer, we probably should plant some summer stuff so that we can finish up our community center. Alright, there's a pike. That's a first catch. I don't think we need that for the community center. Whoops. Almost cast it the whole way to the other side of the river. Hey, Fred. Well, this one's given me a little trouble. Hey, Fred. Hey, Ginger. All right. Finally, we're getting some happy tweets out of them. Alright. Steel pickaxe. Wolfie likes Fred. I also like Fred. Obviously, I love them both. But Fred and I are kind of kindred spirits. I don't know if you could hear the doodly-doos. I call them doodly-doos. It's the closest approximation that I can make to how that sounds. I'm going to have to brainstorm a way to get those onto the stream. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. I love how she answers. Hey, Ginger. They're so cute. They're so cute. Let's, I don't think we need to make any progress in the mines today. I think we just farm up some iron. I think we just farm up some iron and stone. Stone's not bad. We do need a lot of stone. Okay. I think it might be time to look at upgrading our weapon. The dagger seems to be having a little trouble now. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I'm definitely losing health to fight these monsters. I don't really want to be eating just for health. I would rather eat for energy. Tell you what, it looks like we're having a good time going down, so I'll keep going down. We'll maybe hit the next elevator. And then we'll power farm some iron. As much as we can anyway, with our current setup. Whoops, not that floor. Floor 40. There we go. There we go. Hey, Ginger. I really hope you guys can hear that. I gotta figure that out. Alright, so we're just going to keep recycling floor 40 for the rest of the day. Well, not the rest of the day. We do have to fish until we pass out. That is required. So we won't be mining the entire day. Okay, we've already redeemed Wolfie's first one, and Whimsy's and Millie's. So now we're on to the rest of Wolfie's redeems. He only held on to a few points just to make sure. Whoops, wrong floor. Alright, I mean, I guess the weapon isn't doing terrible, it's just not doing very well either. So I'm kind of wanting an upgrade. So what I might do is, not today, but maybe tomorrow or the next time we're coming to the mines, I might go farm the insects up on the upper floors to get that insect head sword. That's a very easy one to get, and it goes a very long way. Oh wow, look at all these ladders. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is definitely quite hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladders right here on this screen. The dagger is definitely making things hard for me right now. So let's... How much iron did I get? Well, enough to do one tool. And actually that is all I need. So let's go kill some bugs. Let's go kill some bugs and see if we can get that insect head from the Adventurers Guild, so that we can start going deeper. Gonna want to get to gold at some point pretty soon. Okay, any more bugs? Yes, there's more bugs. Alright. I don't actually know how many bugs I have to kill. I just know it's a good bit. Maybe 50? I honestly don't know what the number actually is. And I'm not really willing to leave the mines to go find out at this point. So, what I can do is look at the wiki. Insect head sword. Insect head sword, 80 cave insects. I can't be anywhere close to that. Hey Nessie. Hey Nessie. How's it growing? How's it growing? It's nice to see you. How's your day? For anyone that doesn't already know, Frank and Nessie also streams Cozy Chill Games, and she is a very cozy chill streamer. She's very calm and collected, and she's absolutely a gem. She calls you Sweet Bean, and it just makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. So if you aren't already, please click that link and head over to Frank and Nessie's and give her a follow. I guarantee you it is worth it. You won't regret it. And after the ad break, I will get to the other shoutouts. Now that we're into the stream, during the ad break I can reset those. They have a cooldown, and I'm still figuring out how to make that work. I am well. I was out today, and thankfully the snow clearing did not require much work at all. Almost zero work required. Really just drive over it. Sweet bean as ever. Thanks, Jill. How are you today? I'm doing okay. We're making progress here. I'm just trying to, at the moment, kill a bunch of insects to get the insect head sword, because we're ready to start going deeper in the mines, and not really prepared for it. You're telling a Canadian you just drive over snow. So here's the thing. Where I am, we did get probably 4 to 6 inches last night, but the ground was still warm, so most of it melted immediately. So really, on the driveway, we only had 2 inches. Yeah, we didn't have much of anything where I am. I think where Star and Whimsy are, it's probably still snowing pretty hard right now. So I'm sure they got a lot more than I did. But where I am, it's already done. We're past it. And it was warm enough that it didn't really stick very well. It just melted as it came in. 16 inches there. Yeah. Yeah, so right now I'm looking outside at like 2 to 3 inches maybe. I think it did snow more than that. It's just that it didn't stay, because it was melting as it came down. And it also stopped snowing here like a good while ago. Vivi, I remembered. Vivi, your voice is so soothing, calming, and relaxing. Thank you so much. Frank and Nessie, that's the evil side to snow. Yeah, it will turn to ice. So we're okay here, I think. We will have a small skim of ice tomorrow after it drops down below freezing overnight. But it shouldn't be too bad. The dark side of the snow. No, I love the snow. And thank you, Vivi, for that compliment. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being in the stream with us. So, as is the case currently... Oh, that's right. I forgot to stop in at Pierre's to get the seeds and backpack. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. I think I've royally messed this up. We need to go home. Now and sort out our backpack situation and get to fishing. We need to get to fishing because I have to fish until I pass out. So Nessie, this morning has been a bit of a snafu. There's been some shenanigans. And at 6 a.m., as soon as I got out of bed on the very first day of this stream, they've already redeemed 11 fish until you pass outs. So pretty much this whole stream has to be fishing until we pass out. So that was while I hadn't even started playing the game yet, and they were just spamming the fish until you pass out. So I need to put a cooldown on that thing. But I did do it to myself. I'm the one that made it. I'm the one that set the price. So I need to honor the arrangement. So we're going to be fishing until we pass out every single day of this stream. Chill chaos every stream. I said it Sunday. It's coming to life. Yeah. So I need to fish until we pass out every day of this stream. I need to make another chest. And we can put this chest here, I guess. And then this can be the forage chest. To relieve the pressure on this other chest. Okay. Yes. I think that's it. Omega. You have no idea how tempting it is to do a 12th day for you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Pounding my fists on the desk. Do it. Do it. Hey, look, I'm the one that made it. I have my tally marks. Yes, she did. Yes, she did indeed. I have my tally marks all marked down on the paper so I know which day I'm on. So we are now fishing for 12 days in a row until we pass out. Until I change the cooldown. And even after I change the cooldown, I expect this is going to be every day of this challenge. Because I don't want to take it away. Peer pressure, friends, peer pressure. Make me fish until I freaking pass out, but never mining until pass out. Yeah, no, we're going to be passing out in the skull caverns a lot. We're going to be passing out fishing a lot. That's just how this is going to go. We need to get 20,000 stone. That's 20 full stacks of stone just for the fish ponds. That's not even counting the buildings and the preserve jars and all the other things that we need to build. We need 20,000 stone just for the fish ponds. So we are absolutely going to be passing out in the skull caverns a lot. So we need to get to that point first, though. We need to get to that point first. How much is pike worth? How much is pike worth? We got it out of the river. Okay, here we go. River. Pike. Pike is, as long as it's silver and up, it is worth smoking, and they are not. So they're going straight in the bin. Straight in the bin, and then we can start putting more iron in these. And that way we can upgrade. Oh, we already have the axe in for upgrade. Okay, so what's the iron for then? The axe is already in for upgrade. What is the iron for? I guess kegs. You know what? Let's plant what we have. Let's plant what we have available right now. We have melons available, and we have a starfruit available. So it's still the first of the month. We can still do that. Oh no, the axe is here. Okay, so we still do need to upgrade the axe, yes. Alright. What do we have? We have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry, there's plenty of time to fish until we pass out. Plenty of time to fish until we pass out. I am going to need a lot of the melon seeds for the quality crops. So that'll be what we buy from Pierre. Professor is back from work. How's it going, Professor? How are things going? Things are going okay here. We have redeemed now 12 fish until we pass out tokens. So we will be fishing until we pass out for quite some time. So that's what we're working on right now, is fishing until we pass out. We've got our fish smokers here. We've got Robin building us a coop over here. We do need the coop in the barn. Shadow's good. She's just drawing secret things. Secret things. Professor, things are going great. Today we made a partnership to help support SEN education for those over 16. Can you please tell me what SEN education is? I am unaware of that acronym. I mean, any kind of education is worth supporting, but I would like to know what education stands for. Special education needs. Okay. We use different abbreviations in the U.S. But that is fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing that. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Very proud of you. We need more of that. We need more of that. Let me check on the ads situation. The ads are starting soon. Oh man, I did almost miss it. Whoop. Ads are coming. Please turn down your volume if you're not subscribed. I do not want the ads to blow out your eardrums. Okay, that's your warning. The ads are coming. Alright, the ads are on. I think I did manage to get the warning out in time. I just about missed it. Oh, and Ginger has taken a bath. She is an absolute mess. I love when they take a bath. Their feathers get all wet and stuck to their bellies, and they just look absolutely miserable. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break as well. I'm going to go refill my tea. I'll leave the mic on just in case the birds want to say something. Let's see what's going on here while I wait for my kettle to boil. Nothing much going on. Nothing much going on in the world at all. Thankfully it's quiet here. All right. Who is not subbed? I don't know. I don't know. We might have lurkers. We might have lurkers that are not subbed. I'll be teaching some new classes soon. Nice. Nice. Star, chill, I'm so glad you have a kettle and you're not like some other Americans who microwave their water. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Oh my god. What is that? That is honestly hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. I did not realize that that existed. Microwave the mug with the water in it. That is criminal. That should be outlawed. That should be outlawed. You should not be doing that. Just get a cheap kettle. They're not expensive. They're not expensive at all. Just get a cheap kettle. It saves so much electricity. It can boil water in 2 minutes flat. Actually, that's what I'm going to go walk back and pour it now. All right, tea has been poured. Microwave bacon. Guys. Jeez. Please be kidding. Please be kidding. Please be joking with me right now. When I first moved, my stepdad would do this and I was crying inside. Alright, we're back from the ads. So thank you, anyone who's not subscribed. Thank you for enduring the ads. I cannot control that. They have to run. So I just generally take my breaks during the ads, and that way no one misses anything, and I also get a little stretch and go refill my tea. When I first moved, yeah, my mom certainly educated him to do it the proper English way, yes. The professor says, nope, so you're not kidding me. People do microwave bacon. Okay. So you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Uh-oh. I have a feeling I know what the secret drawings were. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Shadow. Even if I didn't have a kettle, I'd boil a pan of water, yeah. Okay. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Okay, Shadow has sent me over some budgie emotes. So that's got to go on the list of things to do after the stream. Budgie emotes. Okay, guys, tomorrow there will be Fred and Ginger emotes. Love you, Shadow. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. Excuse me. You can, if people want to see it, that's going to take me a while to get that all done and put on, but I think I should have them there for tomorrow. But if you do want to post those to the Artsies and Craftsies, please do. Everybody's going to want to see this. Star says, you know I was going to do the same thing after I finished mine. Beat me to it. I can't wait to see, though. Yeah, Shadow. I'm sure everyone is going to want to see this before I can get the emotes done. You didn't have to call it out on stream, but you're welcome. What do you mean I didn't have to call it out? Look at this. I'm looking at this. No one else can see this yet. Would have liked to stay. Oh. I'm so sorry. I wish you would have put that in the message. I'm so sorry. I wish you would have put that in the message that you wanted to stay anonymous. I just got excited. I got very excited. I'm so sorry. All right. So I'll change the subject. I'll draw the attention away. I'll draw the attention away, okay? We're fishing until we pass out. And nothing has just happened. I just didn't want to cause a scene. It's okay. No scene caused. No scene caused. It's wonderful. I love it. But I'm changing the subject. If you didn't want to be called out, I'm changing the subject, and it's time to fish until we pass out. But I absolutely adore it. It's fantastic. So thank you for that. Oh, we've got a halibut. That goes in the smoker. I remember that one already. That one's burned into my memory. The halibut, the iridium halibut, is a smoker. Actually, I think it was both gold and iridium halibut. So we are just making money hand over fist here now that we've got our smokers and our fish ponds there. I'll need to check in on that stonefish pond every once in a while just to see. I'm pretty sure the gold halibut was also smokable by location, right? Sort by location. Halibut, gold. Oh no, it's it's an even go on the gold. It's a complete wash. So let's throw that in the bin. And let's have a check. The stonefish can only go up to 1. Hold on a second. That can't be right. That can't be right. On the wiki, alt-tabbed out to the wiki, as usual. Stonefish in a fish pond. Pond capacity 1. Okay, so they actually have an extra quest. The stonefish start with a maximum of 1, and they'll give me a quest at some point. Okay. Okay, so that's not the end of the stonefish. They will go up to 10, but they're going to want some stuff first. They're going to want some goodies before they go up to population of 3. We're doing fine. The one fish. Yes. Yes. We're doing fine. That one fish. Yep. Yes. Yes, I can handle the resizing. Thank you so much. Yes, I noticed you already made them transparent background, so that should be all that's necessary. I can handle the resizing. Although it took me a while to find a web app that will resize down to 18 by 18 pixels. Most of them don't go that small. So I'll have to remember which one I used to get it down there. I think it was the Adobe one, but I can't remember. Alright, 1 a.m. We're almost, I can almost cross off one more tick mark off of my sheet here. Yeah, I think I would like to put the fish redeem cooldown on 20 minutes, because that's about how long it takes to do a day in this game. And so that way it would still be available to force me to fish every day until I pass out, but then I wouldn't have to make all these hash marks on a paper and keep track of it. It would just be one of them redeemed each day. Hey, Fred. Alright, we're definitely not getting another fish, no. We are out. We have passed out. I can cross off one more hash mark here. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 8 more days. Oh, I only have myself to blame. See this fishing? 11,500 gold. Most of it is just the Aged Legend row. That is almost our entire income. Misa says, oof, I had kitty aggro, then doctor calls. Sorry about getting distracted. You don't have to apologize to us. You never have to apologize for life being life. We're just here chilling. We're here hanging out. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. You do what you gotta do, and I will be here. Hey, birds. Absolutely never have to apologize for life being life. That is exactly what it is. Alright. Yeah, I should save those, because I just don't know. I feel bad that Ginger has 2. I couldn't think of another for Fred. Don't feel bad, Shadow. No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Fred is Fred's a napper. That one pretty much sums her up. But what I can do, tell you what I could do. I will use Fred's and one of Ginger's for emotes, and then the other one of Ginger maybe just put on as an overlay or something. T-posing Fred. I don't even know what that means. Alright. I do not know what that means. What have we got going on here? We've got Legend Row, more Legend Row, and we got some Stonefish Row. Well, eventually we'll find out how much that's worth. What have we got? We can get rid of the halibut. We can put away the bait. We can put away the seaweed. We can put away the oyster. Good morning, Pickles. Let me get you watered. It's been a while since I've had to water crops. I almost forgot to do it. It's an animation term for when a character isn't currently being animated. Characters will stand limbs straight with their arms stretched out, called a T-pose. Ooh, like Super Fred. Super Fred. That would indeed be a good one. That would be funny. I think people would get a kick out of a Super Fred emote. I know I would anyway. I'm the one laughing. Alright. What's going on? What's going on? What's growing on? Oh, we got the full 1,000 gold because we're rich. Now, I think I have a right to complain about the 1,000 gold at this point, because all he had to do was carry me from my own beach right behind my house through my front door. So I think that's maybe a little steep of a price. What have we got? We've got enough to improve our axe. That would get us into the secret woods. So let's make some gold. Let's make some gold bars just for the giggles. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use it for yet. We might use it to just keep upgrading tools for now. And we need the axe. And what? Just fish a little bit. We need to make sure that we stop in at Pierre's and get a bunch of melons, because not only for the summer crops, but also for the quality crops. Where's that one? Quality crops. Yes, we need 5 gold star melons. And we might as well get a decent bit of corn as well, so that we can get that started. But it's too early, so... Hey, Alex. If my hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I swear I'd shave it all off in a second. Buddy, if you want to shave your hair, shave your hair. Don't keep that hairstyle just because you think other people like it. That's no good. That's no good. Alright, it's a little bit early, so we can fish a little bit before Clint opens it up. Alright, I'm getting some Discord pings. I'm not trying to spend a lot of time in Discord, but I knew when Shadow said she was drawing secret things, I had a sinking feeling that I knew what it was. I'm just trying to keep an eye on those Discord pings in case that guy wants to start blastering my Discord with links. Oh, no. Cast it the whole way to the other bank. Alright. If anyone missed it this morning... oh, that's right. I do have some stuff to shout out. But if anyone missed it this morning, Cozy Dad's stream was a wild ride. Absolutely wild. He's doing an all-animal husbandry run where he's not allowed to grow any crops that aren't for the community center. So he's grown the crops for the community center, and now that the community center is done, he's not growing any more crops. It's all animals only. And so he's on a search for auto-petters. And this morning's stream was a wild ride. So if you're not subscribed to Cozy Dad, first of all, if you're not following Cozy Dad, I highly recommend it. If you like my content, I can almost guarantee you'll like his. But even if you aren't following him, and even if you won't follow him, I still recommend you go over there and just watch this morning's VOD. Because it was a wild ride. It was top-notch entertainment. So the link is there. I'll wait a minute before I start shouting out everybody else that's currently in the chat, because we have a few very good streamers here with us already. I'll try to space it out a little bit just so that the links aren't all smashed together. Alright, so we've put that in. Now we go to Pierre, who we no longer hate, even though he's making it hard on us. Even though he's making it very hard to like him. First of all, we're getting that backpack upgrade right now. I cannot live one more day in this game with just the 2 slots. So there we go. Okay, so melons. I think I don't want to do a ton of watering. I'm gonna whine about this. I don't want to do a ton of watering. Let's get just a couple of everything else. Might as well get a couple wheat. Yeah, sure. Oh man. Alright, maybe we should see about doing, maybe we should see about clearing that. Oh, we just put our axe in. We can't clear it until the axe comes back. Okay. So that's an idea, though. I think if I get 10 corn, that should be good. Yeah, I just don't know what the fish are going to ask for. So I'm scared that if I don't grow something, that will be what they ask for. All right. I think I might want to just wait for the axe to come back and spend a day or two making some basic sprinklers. I don't think we're high enough farming to make quality sprinklers yet, no. I think it might be worth it to just make a few basic sprinklers, and that way we can put our stuff down in that farming area and just forget about it, not even have to worry about it. I do not want to be watering a bunch of crops during this run, so I'm definitely going to be relying on the sprinklers. So there we go, 2 more fish that we did not previously have. That's cool. Okay, so let's look at what we have available for sprinkler making. Not a lot. Not a lot. Nessie's back. Sorry, Chill. The mister is home. I may have to lurk a little whilst I help him with some text. You never have to apologize. Ever. Never have to apologize. You just... It would be nice if you'd put the lurk command into the chat, and that way we know that you're around but you're not available in the chat. But absolutely, lurking is encouraged. No apologies. Okay. And so we don't really have that much. Alright, there we go. Frank and Nessie is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Nessie. We love you. Alright. And now is as good a time as any to go ahead and do another shout out. We've got a couple of my favorite streamers on here. Whimsical Whisker, I call her Whimsy. She likes to be called Whimsy, I think. She was a Coral Island streamer almost exclusively for a while, but she has since moved on to, I think, bigger and better things. She was last playing Core Keeper, and that was honestly riveting stuff. She also likes Palia, other cozy games, and she's got a small amount of chaos, but it's mostly cozy. She's extremely nice, and she's really great company. So if you like that kind of thing, then go ahead and click on over to her channel, throw her in a follow, check out a VOD, see if you like it. I think you will. I think you will. It's well worth the time. Alright, we do not have a lot of sprinkler type stuff right now, so I'm honestly about to just put all this stuff in a chest. Star says, I think she's napping right now, but I thank you for shouting her out, and I'll get to you in just a minute. I just didn't want to cram up all these links in one spot in the chat. Oh, that's fantastic, though. I'm so glad she's getting some rest on your snow day. That's wonderful. Alright, so I might need to make a new chest. No, you know what I'll do? I'll just put all these seeds in this chest right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to spend the next bit prepping sprinklers. So we do have a bunch of copper ore. Nessie says, okay, I'd not realized you had your lurk command set up, and he surprised me, distracted me with his work talk. Hey, yep, all good. Lurk mode I go, friends. All right. Have a great time, Nessie. Have a great time. We encourage lurking here. Still can't believe snow days exist. Yeah. Yeah, Wolfie. We're sissy Americans. It's fine. It's fine. We can get our days off. You know, because we don't get any other days off, it's very hard to get off work for a sick day or a holiday because everything is always open and we're expected to show up anyway. So, you know what? If they're going to give us a snow day, none of us are going to complain. Not a single person. Good luck even getting 5 days of vacation a year down here. So you know what? Snow days, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Yeah, Star knows what Star knows what I'm talking about. Anyone else in the U.S. watching, they know what we're talking about here. So yeah, we get a snow day, we'll take it. We'll take it. Get some naps in, get some sleep. All right, did Robin finish our coop? No, not even close. Robin, seriously, get to work. I didn't pay you to just stand around. Vacation, what's that? More like a staycation. Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I'm saying. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down here. All right, I don't know that we need to go mine some more. We would need kind of a few sprinklers to get done what I need to get done. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. So maybe I do. We need to go mine some iron ore. So I think that's the plan right here. I think that's the plan. I think we go mine some iron ore. So that we can make some sprinklers. Because we do need to grow some stuff, right? We don't need to grow a ton of stuff, but we do need to grow some stuff. We need to get the community center finished. So we need to grow enough melons and corn to get 5 gold stars of each. Excuse me. We need to grow enough to get 5 gold stars of each. And that's going to be 25 or more. That's going to be 25 or more that we need to grow to get that many gold stars. All right. That's right. We were going to farm insects to get that insect head sword. But right now, I just want the sprinkler fuel and the quartz while we're at it for when we get the quality sprinklers. Thankfully, we're not going to be making almost 400 sprinklers this time. I'm glad to be done with that. That was fun. It was fun, but I'm glad it's over. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Oh, there we go. There's some iron ore. I mean, the dagger still does work. It's just that its utility is kind of falling off a little bit. I really hope you can hear that. I don't know. She's so gentle and quiet about it. There's a coffee bean and a monster compendium. There we go. Monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. It is a small chance. It's not a large chance. But it is a chance. All right. We got a little bit of copper over there. That's actually a blessing, because we're beyond the copper floors, but we still do need the copper for those basic sprinklers. And we need to do a good bit of harvesting before we get to level 6 farming. So it's going to be a bit. We take those odds. We take those odds. That's right. That's right, Shadow. We take those odds. I mean, any odds is better than nothing, right? It's better than 0. Okay, I'm going to need to eat something. Thankfully, we've got this ghost fish. There we go. Hey. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Fred's being vocal today. She must have had enough naps this morning. Okay, we leveled up our mining. Not sure what that gets us. I hope it gets us lightning rods. I hope it gets us access to lightning rods, although I think that's actually foraging. I think I'm wrong about that. I think lightning rods comes from foraging. Hey, Ginger. That was a neat trick, Ginger. That was a neat trick. All right. I should really be farming the insects, but I do want these materials right now. And any ring is better than no ring, so I wouldn't complain about getting a burglar's ring from these dust sprites. Would not complain. As you well know, my preference is the crab shell ring, so that I take less damage, because I am very damage prone, I'll say. I'll put it that way. I'm very damage prone. I tend to get hit a lot, and I stand in all the bomb blasts, as any of you that has watched one of my Skull Cavern runs knows. I do not make any attempt to avoid the bombs going off. Not even a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of iron. And there's a crystal fruit. That's one for the community center. Excuse me, sir. Can you stop chasing me? All right, let's go. Oh boy. All right. So I tell you what, it's 7 p.m. I think we've done enough dungeon crawling. I think we've done enough mining. I think we can go fish until we pass out now. Let me get this iron over here. We've got 41 iron. I mean, that's not bad for being this low level. It's not bad for being this low level. It's kind of hard to farm a ton of iron when you can't speed run it. No, we want to go back up to level 20. Oh, thank God. I got that backpack. Thank God I got that backpack. Yes, Ginger. Yes, Ginger. Well, I'm sorry for anyone that was previously sleeping, but Ginger wants to say something. Ginger has some opinions. Her little end of sentence tweet. It's like, I'm done. Thank you for listening. They have such incredible personalities. It's just so wonderful. I'm sure, you know, if we would get another bird, if I would get another bird, then they would also have a completely different personality. I'd be meeting a whole new person. But for now, it's just funny to have these two who are almost exact opposites. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I am messing everything up. I'm messing everything up. Nah, we're good. We're going to fish till we pass out. Let's check the ads situation. 20 minutes. 20 minutes till ads. And I would not complain about another cave jelly, but we really do need to be getting the sea jellies. So why am I here? Why am I here? Just because it was convenient, I guess. I guess I'm just here because we were already in the mines and I didn't feel like walking somewhere else. No, I didn't even think about it. But we need to start thinking about passing out at the beach. Not tonight. I'm already committed to this. Already committed to this bit. Oh, please tell me you can hear that. Tell you what, I don't know how many people are actually in the chat, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a poll. There we go. Create a new poll. Question. Okay, and let me just make that for, let's say, 10 minutes. Okay, so there's a poll in the chat. I'm here because I'm here for the birds. Okay, all right, well then I think I know your answer to the poll, but I'm going to let that poll run its course. Should I turn game sounds off to hear Fred and Ginger better? That's one thing I could try right now. That's one thing I could try immediately. Would be to turn the game sounds off. That might help. You know, you might have a better shot at hearing them tweeting if I turn the game sounds off. But then, you know, you won't have the Stardew Valley music and stuff. So I'm going to put that to a vote. I'm not sure it's going to make that much difference, but we could try it. So if there's anyone who is awake and is in the chat, please vote in the poll as to whether or not I should turn the game sounds off so you have a better shot at hearing Fred and Ginger. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're already pretty low. We got another dino egg there. Aren't they? I mean, the game sounds are already pretty quiet. I think if I turn them down much further, they'll be basically off anyway. But I don't know. I'm not on your end of it. I do listen to the VODs back, and I feel like it's pretty quiet. But they're doing their preening now. They took their baths a little bit ago, and now they're completely dry. So they're doing all their very intense preening. Getting all the feathers all over their body back straightened into place. Cleaning any debris off. And then later they'll start preening each other where they couldn't get themselves, like the back of their head. It's so cute. They'll walk up to each other and just lower their head to ask if you could, hey, could you scratch my head for me? And most of the time they oblige. Most of the time they oblige each other and they scratch each other's head. But the funniest parts is when they refuse. There are some times where they just say, no, I'm not doing that. And you've got one budgie trying to push the top of their head into the other budgie's beak. They're silly little creatures. Alright, we are almost ready to cross off another hash mark off the tallies on the sheet here. There we go. We passed out. All right, one more hash mark crossed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 more days left of fishing till we pass out. There was an earthquake during the night. That will be the that'll be the railroad tracks opening up. Little extra good luck. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, the coop is built. The coop is built. Shadow's got to lurk as need to set up stream and stuff. Oh my goodness, the time has gone by. Yeah, I'll be done in about an hour. I'll try and come into you. I'll try and make it work. It'll be my first time doing it. Shadowcrest is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Shadow. We love you. All right. Okay, we've got our forage there. Any more forage? Yes, more forage. Yes, yes. Just going to clean out my bags here for a second before I move on. We do have a stonefish. That goes in the smokers. I made all that gold, and now I'm kicking myself because that's not what I actually want at the moment. Let's do some copper, and let's try to get some sprinklers made. Let's get some sprinklers made. Alright, that was kind of a lot of stuff there. So now we have 2 dino eggs. I think, does the original coop come with an incubator, or do we have to upgrade it first? I'll have to go in there and check. And we also have to go down and buy at least 1 chicken. Okay, all cleaned up from yesterday. 4 legend roe today. Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot of legend roe. We're going to need to make some more preserve jars, because we're starting to really back up. We're starting to really back up on roe. 600 gold goes to Harvey for bringing us home. And Mayor Lewis's purple shorts. Chill. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you, because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. I'm not sure. Do we do discreetly this time? We already stabbed him. I mean, that cat's out of the bag. And Nessie's back. Welcome back, Nessie. Can you do the unlurk so that I can read it? I haven't memorized that one yet. I haven't memorized the unlurk yet. So I don't know what it is. There we go. Frank and Nessie is back. Welcome back. I hope your nap was relaxing and you absorbed some love from us while you rested. How's it growing, Nessie? Had some good catching up with the partner. Alright, we're doing copper right now. Oh, I put it away. I'm sorry, Pickles. I'll get it back out. I'll get it back out. I'll get it back out. Here you go. I almost forgot to water Pickles. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Alright, we also do need to make some worm bins so that we can stop buying bait from Willie. I did. He's a sweet bean. He's making my dinner and helped him with a few chores so he can crack on. Misa, time for me to get going. Take care. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Misa. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Nessie, I am a witness to what a sweet bean your partner is. I still recall that moment fondly. That was wonderful. So I'm so glad. How's the fishes coming along? Well, I now have, thank you for the chill vibes from Misa. Thank you for your company. Really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of fishing till I pass out still left on the tally sheet. We've been starting to get our summertime fish already. We're just stacking up the row here. I've got 11 words are hard. I've got 11 legend roe in a chest. And not to mention all the other roe that's here. But the legend roe is really the one I care about. How much has that been costing you? The fishing till I pass out. Last night it was 650 gold. I mean, it's just 10% of your bank up to 1,000 gold maximum. So over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it's probably been pretty close to 5,000 gold so far. But it's worth it. It's worth it. If I can smoke just 2 fish from fishing from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. out of 4 hours, if I can just catch 1,000 gold worth of fish in 4 hours, then it was already worth it. So that's why I'm not upset about it at all. It's all part of the challenge. It's all part of the challenge. Okay, the poll has ended, and it was no. It was no. So we're going to leave the game sounds on for everyone that enjoys the game sounds. And if you do happen to hear the birds, then great. And we'll find out another solution to try to get their quiet tweets on stream sometime. Nice, I didn't realize you got roe from the fishing ponds. I will tell you I've never made a pond yet. Yeah, just like I never made a well yet. And actually, that's one thing that's nice about the fish ponds is you can fill your watering can at the fish ponds. So that is another little benefit there. But yes, the fish ponds, almost every fish will provide roe. It's kind of random, it's kind of random. We need to switch roles. No, I think I like I like where I'm at here. I'm taking a break from the farming part of things. I'm trying to do as little farming as possible. But yes, so most fish in the game in a fish pond, there's a random chance on any given day that they will produce roe. And a lot of the fish also have random chances of producing other random items. So the legendary fish, though, they only produce roe, and it's valuable roe. So that's what most of our money so far has already come from that legend pond. We've made 115,000 gold at the beginning of summer so far, and I'm sure probably 80,000 of that was from the legend. That's fair, Chill. That's fair. You have a break, yes. I know. I'm actually really enjoying the fishing after that farming challenge that we finished. I am greatly enjoying a change in pace. Alright, so let's make what sprinklers we can. And that's only 3. Let's wait. Let's wait until those furnaces are done, and then let's make whatever sprinklers we can so that we can put some crops in the ground down there where I don't have to water them. Chicken statue, that goes to Gunther. It is a real money earner. So even though I don't even have artisan yet, when you have artisan from the farming tree, pickled stuff is worth 40% more. So even without that, the aged roe is worth 5,000 gold each. And on average, the pond is making about 1 per day. So at this stage of the game, to have something that produces 5,000 gold a day almost guaranteed is really, really a big deal. A very big deal. At this point in the game. Yes, but keep in mind, I spent the first 16... Well, I've spent the entire run so far, but I spent the first 16 days fishing until I passed out to get my fishing level high enough to catch the legend. And we busted our butts to make sure we made the Dish of the Sea so that we had the +3 fishing. We bought the rod early and everything. I mean, we went through a lot of steps and a lot of work to get that fish. It's very hard, but it is very worth it. Very, very worth it. All right, so I don't think I got the notification that our axe was ready yet. I think that's going to be the next day. That's true, that's true. Lots has gone into it. Yes, lots of work, but very worth it. Wolfie. Wolfie just coming in hot with the emotes. Alright, so I'm honestly not sure what I'm doing today. Oh, that's right, the coop stuff. I need to go get a chicken. I need to check that we do not have an incubator. There's no incubator in this barn. If anyone can do it, Chill can. I try, but it's really a singular-minded focus, right? I can do one thing at a time. I can do fishing at once. We've been level 10 fishing for 2 weeks already. I can do one thing at once, so that's done, and we're just continuing to do it for the money now. But this other stuff is going to happen a lot slower in this run. The farming is not, it's going to take a while because we're not doing a lot of it. So I'm just waiting for that. I'll just do some clearing, or I'll just run down to Marnie's and buy that chicken. I just want one of each. I don't really want to be stressing myself out on taking care of a bunch of animals. I just want one chicken, one duck, one rabbit, one cow, one goat, one sheep, one pig. Oh, I went by the entrance here. Pure focus and skill. Skill, debatable. Focus, I'll give you that one. But skill, I think, is maybe going a step too far. You've seen me play the game. Alright. Let's get a chicken. I like brown eggs. Alright. Wolfie, what do we name the chicken? You've given, I don't even know how many gift subs at this point. You deserve to name the chicken. So what do we name the chicken? There's only going to be one chicken. I like brown eggs, and I cannot lie. If you can't come up with a name, I mean, Nessie will almost assuredly come up with one here in just a couple minutes. But we're only going to have one chicken. We're going to have one chicken, one duck, one rabbit. And that is this entire coop. That's the whole purpose of this coop, is just to have one of each and a dinosaur. Actually, we're going to end up with 2 dinosaurs because I have 2 eggs. Chickadee. Okay. I don't know how many characters you can have. That's it. That's as many as you can have. All right, Nessie, lay it on us. Wolfie's got this one, but if you can come up with a good one, then we'll name the duck that or something. Or I might be willing to get a second chicken. Lay it on us. It might not fit either. I mean, that's a lot of letters there. Chickadee. Lay it on us. Let us know. Don't hold back. Hen Solo. Oh my God. Oh, that is absolute gold. Sir Eggs-a-Lot. Sir Eggs-a-Lot. Okay, but now I have to get more chickens. All right. All right. Whoop. No, not a white chicken. It has to be a brown chicken. And if you didn't already know this, first of all, strangely enough, brown chickens lay brown eggs in this game, and white chickens lay white eggs in this game. So one of the things I like to do is only have one color, because if you have both brown eggs and white eggs, on any given day you could pick up 3 different qualities and sizes of white eggs and 3 different qualities and sizes of brown eggs, and then your entire inventory is full of eggs. So I like to just do one color of chicken so that I'm picking up stackable items. It makes my life easier. Hey, Simplistic Spork. How's it growing? How's it growing? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Okay, which one's this one? This one's Hen Solo. Whoops. Sorry, my mic stand is kind of clunky, and it really gets in the way of typing on the keyboard, so I can be a little clumsy while typing around the mic stand. No, not a white chicken. So anyway, if you weren't already aware, if she tells you you're going to get a white chicken, you can just back out and say, I want a chicken, and there's a 50% chance that you'll get a brown chicken then. So if you want them all the same color, you can just keep backing out and going back in to get it. That's fair. I like the challenge. I like to make my life and gaming difficult for myself. It adds something to it for me. Nessie, you are just an absolute beast. Absolutely insane. I have too many things that are already difficult here. I've got to simplify this. I've got to idiot-proof it for myself. Huh? Oh, are they also streaming Shadow? Oh gosh, I'm nervous. This isn't going to work properly. I've never done a collab stream. Are they also streaming it at the same time? Oh, okay. Nessie, I like complex egg juggling. Simplistic Spork, you're welcome to chat. You're welcome to lurk. Lurking is encouraged. If you just want to hang around, maybe take a nap, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do. Let's see. What was the last one? Sir Eggs-a-Lot. Whoops. Now, I know it's a hen, I know it's female, but I just feel like that's a better name than just Eggs-a-Lot by itself. Do we agree? I just feel like it adds a little something, you know? We could do it. We could do Miss Eggs-a-Lot, but I feel like Sir Eggs-a-Lot is really good. That's good stuff. But yes, as always, Nessie came in hot with the hen solo. Just banger, another banger out of Nessie. Shared chat is just you and them chatting, and you control your own chat, I believe. I have zero knowledge of this, so definitely listen to others on that one. Okay, and also, now is a good time. Now is a great time. View results. Yeah. We already went over that. Oh no, I missed the ads. That was really poor timing. I shifted over back to the Twitch interface at the very second that the ad started. Okay, so so I might as well do this now, and then I will talk about it once the ads are over. Is it 1Z? No, it's 2Zs. That's what I thought. Okay. When we're back from ads, I'll explain that one. All right. I'll explain it to the non-subscribers when we get done with the ads there. I just figured I might as well put it in chat while I was here. Uh-oh. The ads manager just completely broke. Come on, Twitch. Do better. Alright, 1 minute. 1 minute left on the ads. Alright, so we've got our 3 chickens. I'm gonna need to buy some hay from her. That's fine to do while we're on ad break. That's more than enough hay for 3 chickens for a while. Actually, let me do one more. There we go. That's the rest of the month. 30 seconds left on ads. Star, you kept me company yesterday. Whenever the other night I tabbed out to Whimsy's stream to see her play Core Keeper. So I dipped out of your stream. So yesterday you were keeping me company. I was catching up on that. Gonna find out what Marnie wants. All right, the ad breaks are over. Thank you for sitting through that. I have no control over that. The ads must play. And I'm sorry I was a bit late on warning you. But I went ahead and put in the chat, Lucky Stars, she's here in the chat with us. She's here, and she streams Coral Island. And, oh, she's a fancy mistress. Oh, you're talking about Marnie. Lucky Stars, we just call her Lucky or Star. She's pretty easygoing. She's very chill. She's very cozy. She's very calm. And she plays Coral Island, which is a cozy, calm type of game. And I just absolutely enjoy every minute that I get to spend in her stream. She's so wonderful to hang out with. So, if you don't already know Star, then go ahead and click that link. Throw her a follow. I guarantee you will enjoy it there. All right, so Nessie, you're saying she's a fancy mistress. What does she like? Is it like aged wine or something? Aged wine and truffle oil. All right, so we've bought a bunch of hay. We're also going to need to build a silo. But we've bought a bunch of hay for now. And I'll just diamonds. Marnie. She's just a farm girl. What does she need diamonds for? So yes, but thank you for sitting through the ads. I appreciate that. They have to run. Twitch has to make their money. So I'm sorry I didn't warn you further ahead. I'm working on it. All right. We can make some more iron. I think 8 sprinklers should just about do us. That's going to be close. It's going to be close. Okay, let's get this hay to our chickens. Whoa. Hey, you guys, there's 4 food bowls. There's 4 food bowls. You don't have to eat out of the same one. Oy, 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 oy. All right. There's 3 other food bowls, Ginger. Just pick one of the other 3. All right, there we go. We'll provide the chickens with their hay. Give them a pet. And we'll put the rest back in this chest. And this chest can also serve for the barn that we're going to build. Oh, let me let him out, right? I should let him out. Receiving backlash there, Joe. Yeah. Yep. She doesn't like to admit that she can eat out of any food bowl in the cage. It doesn't have to be the one that Fred is on currently. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Yep. So, we definitely do need more wood. So we want our axe back. Maybe we could just drop some stuff off at the community center. For now, we want to make as many sprinklers as we can, which is 8. And that way we can plant up some of this stuff that we have here. So we definitely want to do as many melons as we can fit. Definitely blueberries and all of this little stuff. I'm going to leave the flowers for later. When we get the greenhouse, we can catch up on anything that we didn't manage to get to grow out during the season. Okay, so let's go. Oh, that's right. We want our axe back. So that we can clear these stumps and logs. All right, so we're going to wait one more day. So we will wait one more day. Okay, not the end of the world. We'll do something else. We'll take stuff to the community center and then go fishing at the beach. How about that? Sounds like a plan. I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. All right, does that get us any more? It gets us 2 more. I'll take it. And we actually do have enough gold to upgrade a tool. So let's put the pickaxe in. While we're there. We want to be constantly upgrading stuff if we have the money and the chance. Oh, wait, I don't have the money. Well, there goes that. All right, do we have any geodes to take in? We do have a couple. And anything that I have not already dropped off at Gunther? Okay. All right, we're taking a trip to town. anytime I say something like that, taking a trip to town, going on an adventure, taking a walk outside, they all remind me of shows and movies that my kids used to watch nonstop. Nice gem selection. Why, thank you. I am hoarding everything. Hey, Willie wants a Joja Cola. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah, I'm hoarding everything because every type of fish asks for different items to fulfill their growth requests, their growth quests. Yeah, okay, that'll be ready tomorrow. So, and I don't know what all of those are going to be, and I am not going to deal with making a spreadsheet. So, we're just kind of hoarding everything and growing with the flow. Nessie, you should know this because you made that up. We're growing with the flow. Let's see, I can move this one. Actually, let's... Okay, there we go. Oh, so interesting. That's exciting. I'll have to get into the fish ponds and give it a try. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a lot, though. It's going to be a lot. Each type of fish gives you a different quest for a different type of thing when they hit population 3, 5, and 7. Grow with the flow, exactly. I appreciate that. I appreciate you donating that to the channel. Love being overwhelmed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the thing is, I mean, it would only be overwhelming if you were doing it like me here, where you're doing every single fish in the game. If you just pick a few, then it shouldn't be that overwhelming, I think. But they do. When they hit population 3, 5, and 7 in the pond, they'll give you a quest for some random item. Sometimes it's multiple things. Some fish might ask for quartz or clay, some might ask for wood or hardwood, some might ask for a certain type of vegetable or forage, some might ask for a certain type of gem, or metal bar, or tree seeds. I mean, literally anything in the game. True chill, start out small is a good idea. Gain some experience first, yeah. But they all ask for such different things. There's one fish that asks for artifacts. So, you know, getting all the ponds to level to 10 fish is definitely going to take a bit. Okay, so we went to Clint's, we went to the museum. What now? Fish until we pass out at the beach. That's right, that's right. We need to get our axe back tomorrow so that we can plant all that stuff. They're still fighting over this food bowl. It is absolutely insane. Simplistic Spork, I have a lava eel that asks for fire quartz. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why we are hoarding everything. That's why we are hoarding everything. Because there's all kinds of different requests that we could get. And I do not have knowledge of all of them. I have not memorized all of this, and I am not making a spreadsheet. So we are actually going to... She just says the same thing over and over and over again. You know what? Let's just fish this out and see if we can build some bait makers later. Yeah, so I'm not making a spreadsheet. We're absolutely going to grow with the flow. We are going to just be surprised when they ask for something, and then we're going to be on a side quest to go find it. So I think it should be fun. I think it should be absolute chaos. Once we have 101 fish ponds down, it's going to be absolute chaos. Is it okay that do my diamond painting whilst I listen and watch? Nessie. What? Are you asking me permission to paint? What? Why are you asking me permission to paint? You definitely do not need my permission to do something else. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. You have my blessing. You do not have to be active in chat if you do not want to. If you just want to listen. Oh my goodness, I forgot there's a legendary fish in here. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I forgot there is a legendary fish in here. I should go back and get that dish of the sea. Oh my god, there it is again. I'm gonna miss it every time. I don't know. I kind of want to just stay. Alright, Shadow has started their stream where they're doing a co-op Stardew, and we're only going to be here for another 20 to 30 minutes. And then we will raid out into their stream. Okay, Shadow Crest is an artist, and she streams Field of Mystria usually. But today, she's doing a co-op Stardew Valley with her friends. And so we're going to raid out into them here in just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I have a chance at getting this, and I promise you I will get to the chat once this fish is either caught or escaped. But I absolutely cannot look away from this for even one moment. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't want to seem rude. I'm here with my keyboard to chat too, so you'll see me dive in sporadically. Yeah, it's not rude at all. It's not rude at all. If you want to lurk, lurk. Lurking is encouraged. I highly encourage lurking. Take a nap. Get some sleep. Do some art. Do some crochet. Do some knitting. Cook a meal. Vacuum the house. Do whatever you have to do and never apologize for life being life. Hey, K-Dude. How's it growing? It's nice to see you in here. I'm not sure you've ever made it into one of my streams before. What time zone are you in? I know you frequent Cozy Dad, because so do I. I absolutely love Cozy Dad's stream, and if you were there for this morning's stream, it was a banger of a stream this morning. 1 p.m. there. So, okay. Cool. Oh, it's 1 p.m. here. So you're Eastern Standard Time. All right. Wolfie is sending us his lunch order. Wolfie is accidentally texting us his lunch order. Yes, Cozy is a vibe. Cozy is a vibe. I absolutely loved that stream this morning. It was the calmest, coziest, chillest freak out I have ever witnessed, and it was just entertainment gold. I mean, that was top tier entertainment. I did feel bad for his misfortune, but the entertainment value was off the charts. So anyway, so we're doing a fish pond challenge here. You were only on for 10 minutes. Oh man, you just have to go back and watch the VOD. I'm not going to spoil it, okay? You really do. You just have to go back and watch the VOD. I don't want to spoil it for you. So we're doing a fish pond challenge here. That means we're trying to get on the beach farm 1 fish pond for every single type of fish that can be put in a fish pond. So by my last count, that's going to be 101 by the end of it. We currently are at 2. So we still have 99 fish ponds to go. It's just now summer 3 of year 1, so we've just started. But we have the legend in a fish pond, and we have a stonefish in a fish pond, and we are rolling. We're rolling. We've got a couple fish smokers, so we've been making lots of money, and we've been trying to keep moving forward. And do they all fit on the farm? Theoretically, yes. I went into the Stardew Valley farm planner, and theoretically the beach farm should fit 128 fish ponds. So I should be able to get 101 on, and a barn, and a coop, and a couple sheds, and be able to get this thing done. It's going to take a long time, but it should theoretically be possible. Fred and Ginger, stop! There are 4 food bowls in the cage. Just pick one. They're really going at it over here. All right. All right. So anyway, so that's the fish pond challenge that we're doing. And given the nature of the fish pond challenge, I made the mistake of forgetting to put a cooldown on the fish until you pass out redeem. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days left of fishing until we pass out, before I'm done with the current tally on the fish until we pass out redeem. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're just fishing until we pass out. Most of our income is coming from the Legend Fish Pond, but we are still making a lot of money off of fishing. We just got our coop built, and we got our 3 chickens. And it was only 3 because we came up with some banger names that I really wanted chickens named that. Otherwise, I would have only had 1 chicken because I just want enough to complete the community center. I just want one of everything. I don't want a chicken farm. Oh, there's Ginger. Hold on. I cannot. I will get to the chat, but I have 100% brain power to do this fishing. All right, there's one for the community center. Is passing out including being able to eat or till time runs out? Oh no, I can eat. Yes, I can eat. I have to wait. I have to pass out at 2 a.m. We have to fish till we pass out. That's the rule. The user redeem is fish till we pass out, so I have to fish till we pass out. But I am allowed to eat to keep the energy up. And I will remember to put a cooldown on that redeem tomorrow so that we can't get so far ahead of ourselves. That it was a funny little bit. As soon as I started the stream today, I was standing in bed when you wake up in Stardew Valley at 6 a.m. and they immediately redeemed how many? They immediately redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 12. At 6 a.m. on the first day of the stream, 12 fish until we pass outs were redeemed immediately, so I'm still working on those. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not happening. So I am going to need to bring the Dish of the Seas with me for the... Oh, not again. No way. Absolutely no way. Advantage was taken. Yes, that's my own fault. I did not put a cooldown on the redeem. So... and I did it. I did it. I made that happen, and I'm willing to take full blame and full credit, and I'm absolutely going to honor each and every single one of them. I did raise the price yesterday. It was only 100 viewer points. Channel reward points? What do you call those? Reward points. It was only 100, and it was just too easy. Does that mean I should redeem it as well? Look, I won't stop you. It's there. If you have the points for it, do it. I heard about... Yes, Nessie came in late. She came in late after there was already 11 and went ahead and gave me the 12th. So you know what, K-Dude? If that's what you want to do, by all means, go for it. I did it to myself. And I'm perfectly happy to honor it. I'll just put your tally mark next to the rest. Alright, I'm going to be out of chat for like 3 minutes while I try to fight this fish. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hey guys. We got it. Oh, K-Dude. K-Dude redeemed. Am I pronouncing that right, by the way? I have to ask. Am I pronouncing that right? Just say K-Dude. Wow, that was fast. You are correct. Fantastic. Great. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Nice work. You're a part of the Rebel Farmer Society. Yep. So now it's up to 8 again. So I'll mark one off. It'll be back down to 7 after we pass out tonight. And tomorrow I will get Robin on another fish pond because I want to get that Crimsonfish into a fish pond as soon as possible. So the barn will have to wait. The barn will have to wait. It's very likely going to be late in year 2 by the time we finish the community center here, because I'm not going to have a pig digging truffles in time, which is fine. That's fine. To be fair, this run does not require a lot from Ginger Island, but it does require the fish. Yes, Shadow, I did see the notification. We will be over to you in maybe 15 or 20 minutes or so. I'm going to do one more day, and then we are on our way. Yes. Okay, K-Dude, no worries. Lurking is encouraged. If you could just put the lurk command into the chat, that lets us know that you're listening, but you're not in the chat with us. Hey, Whimsy. Welcome back. I hope you had a great nap. Lurk was at Shadow. Oh, you're lurking at Shadow. Oh, okay. Or what? Or you're lurking here. Either way, if you want to lurk, it is absolutely encouraged. But I do encourage you to type the command into chat just so that we know you're not available. And then you can unlurk when you come back. Yes, we are all going to be going. I mean, you're perfectly welcome to dip out right now if you want to. I fully bless that. If you just want to dip out and head over to Shadow, then that is 100% with my blessing. But if not, I will. I hope at least a couple of you stay so that I can learn how to raid, because I still haven't done that yet. So at least somebody stay here with me for a while so that I can learn how to raid. Okay, Nessie, thank you. We will raid out. Yes, we will raid out together. I have not made a message for it yet. Can somebody come up with a cool message for us to copy, please? Can someone come up with it? I've never raided before. I do not have a message. Just put some acorns in it, and that way we'll have something. And I'll let you know when to put it in. It definitely has to be growing with the flow or what's growing on or something like that. Let's get growing. That should be the one. Let's get growing, raiding in. Something like that. But I would really appreciate it. And then we can all copy and paste that on our way over. To be fair, we could just end it after tonight and we could go on over immediately. I don't really have any reason why I need to do another day. I just need to remember that tomorrow we'll need to get Robin onto a fish pond. I'll write it down. So I think that's the new plan. I think that... Hold up. Wolfie. Wolfie does not like ads. Now, there wasn't going to be another ad break in this stream, but Wolfie has gifted you a sub, K-Dude. So thank you, Wolfie, again, for making sure that our channel is completely ad-free. I truly appreciate it. You are wonderful. Absolute gem. Always looking out for my subscribers, for my followers here, so that they don't have to look at ads. Alright, so we've got about 5 minutes to come up with a cool raid message. If no one else comes up with one, I'm just going with let's get growing, raiding in, with some acorns scattered throughout. I don't think the acorns are follower only. I could be wrong. I think all of them are follower only, aren't they? The first tier is follower only, and then the second tier is subscriber only. I'm literally just standing here doing nothing. I thought I was waiting for a fish. I was literally just standing on the dock doing absolutely nothing. And I'm never upset about catching seaweed, because I'm going to need 500 seaweed to build all those fish ponds. So never upset about that. And I'll just eat something as a quick snack, maybe a carrot. so that we can get to 2 a.m. Yes, a carrot will do. A carrot will do. Let's grow with the flow, raiding in the chill community to share the love. That sounds great. Could you just do me one favor? Copy and paste that and then put an acorn at the start too. And then that's golden. Nessie always with the bangers. Just coming up with it left and right. And then after we pass out, we'll go ahead and take our screenshot and head on over. Do our little farm tour, take our screenshot, and get the heck out of here, right? We've been here for long enough. we can go to shadows. Hold on. Fishing takes 100% brain power. I will read that in just a second. I see it pop up, but I can't tear my eyes off that screen. We're transplanting. Our garden is growing, and now we're blooming over here. Hello from the Acorn Squad. Another option. K-Dude with an absolute banger, actually. I don't know. I love that. I love the use of transplanting and garden and growing and blooming. I love all of it. And the Acorn Squad, actually, that's Nessie, no offense. No offense meant. I'm going with K-Dude here. I'm going with K-Dude. That is absolute genius. That is exactly what I was looking for. You guys are awesome. Love you folks. All right, so we'll prep that in just a second. Just as a warning, anyone that is, it's a shame, but anyone that's here to nap, to sleep, any of that, I would maybe recommend leaving. We're about to go into a multi-stream, and it might not be sleeping friendly. All right, so you've been warned. You've been fully warned. The stream that we're raiding out to may not be sleeping friendly. All right, so here's our legend pond with our roe. There's our preserve jars that are making us tons of money. And we've got our crab pots and our coop, and we're just slowly but surely building this up. So screenshot has been taken. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and we're going to go ahead and raid. We're going to raid Shadow. So I'm going to do a little bit of editing on K-Dude's thing there, and then we'll go. Okay. Whoops, why is it not? Can I not insert them elsewhere? I can't. Okay, well that's good enough then. That's good enough for now. So if you want to go ahead and copy that, and we'll go ahead and head on over. Okay, we're ready to go. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Okay, we've got 1 minute. That's how that works. I don't know. Okay, we've got 1 minute left. So we should all be going in there automatically. Oh, I can hit the raid now. I can do that. We don't have to wait a minute. Everybody got it copied? We ready? If chickens are important strat, you guys should draw straws for who has to live on the coop to keep the pets up. Oh, that's I'm looking at their chat, not my chat. Let's go.